slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast, I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious because
I'ma keep on running.
I am free. I am free after almost 3 years, which I wish they would have put the date on there. But after almost 3 years of having those text messages looming over me, and about 2.5 years ago, me telling you there are text messages out there and being very honest about it, I am free. I no longer have anything that is hanging over my head. It has been damn near 3 years of the inappropriate conversation that happened, that I did not initiate, that was started based off of someone watching my video. Let's be absolutely clear. What they didn't put out there is they made it known that they watched my video. And I feel free. That in the beginning, about 3 years ago, and I appreciate the over 30 people that reached out trying to get customer service. 3 years ago, all those messages would have been very deer in headlights. Definitely, like most women, when they have a man contact them about something and you don't really know how to respond. About 3 years ago, I was definitely a deer in headlights that did not know how to respond to having advances on me. I didn't reach out. I wanted to cover this about 3 months ago when it was first initially brought up, when they were dealing with their own situation with someone else, and I got dropped in that mix. So, I do feel free as well. Once again, the deer in headlights. Once again, my personal relationship with my significant other is not up for debate. Did she see the messages? Yes. Yes. Yes, she did. She did. But also in that time frame. In that time frame. I am thoroughly glad to be over the unsaid person's timeline. I was waiting. I have been waiting for over 3 years, close to 3 years now, for it just to come out with as obviously manic and annoyed as the person was, and the ability to just try to make it a thing. I am not the only man nor woman who has fallen or made a mistake and been like, yeah, but I own mine. I own mine. Always gonna own mine. To anyone that was harmed by said person and the release of 2-year-old, 3-year-old messages, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Hot Rod, I have to say, once again, the context of the messages is being played as if I was messaging. I was reached out to. Let's make that clear. Very clear. I didn't initiate anything, or no will I. Make it absolutely clear when they left out the part of the messages upon them initiating and telling me how much they liked the video or videos that they watch. Okay? Half. And I could be so wrapped up in my feelings that I am enamored to release messages, but I don't have villainous in my heart, nor do I have I don't have that in me. Because the minute you start doing that, people get to see who you really are. So everybody that's your friend, and I seen it 3 years ago when they did it to someone that they call their friend. I knew then to come out with my message and say, hey, there's messages, and I just want to be clear. Damn near 3 years ago, I made it very clear when I seen them throw their supposed friend or best friend under the bus. I made it very clear. There's messages. Yeah, let me just go ahead. There's messages. Let me go ahead and do this because you ain't about to you ain't about to blackmail me at all. Nor am I ever gonna do anything as deceitful as that. But I wanna make sure that you know. I wanna make sure you know that yeah, that's your friend. That is your associate. All that has nothing to do with me. Nothing to do with me. That is your friend, your associate. And I have made it very clear that not me. Not me. Okay? So when they put it out, make sure they put the correct timeline out and show you everything. But yes, I was. Like most men, I was very deer in headlights and very didn't know how to respond, so I engaged. I engaged in the foolery. Until push back like, hey, just stop this. Stop this. And I left it there. I left it there. A lot of men. A lot of men. A lot of men. How did it happen? How did it come about that that person wanted to do that? Because I'm back, right? What did I tell you yesterday? I said, since I'm calling folks out and I called somebody out last night, I said expect their friends to get mad. Expect their friends to get mad. That was that person's friend. When I let everybody speak their piece and did the right thing, that person wasn't okay with that because they planned last night at 4 a.m. It was all planned. So all I can say is, from almost damn near 3 years ago, hope it was worth it. I want nothing to do with any of the individuals. I'm good. I'm good. Anybody that deals with the individuals, I wish you the best. I wish you the best. If it can happen to me, I wish the best on everybody. On every single body. Every single body who has made contact, you should be like I was about 3.5 years ago. Once I saw that individual throw somebody under the bus, I was like, yeah, let me go ahead and put it out there, because if you're gonna put your friend out there, I know you'll put me out there. And let me make this correct stop way before today. Way before today. To make sure I let my significant other know what the hell I did. I didn't hide from it. Didn't hide from that. So I made sure to put my significant other in the loop as well. And say, hey, this is what's going down. This is what's going down. Hey, my bad, my apologies. I owned it. I owned it. I ain't physically touching nobody, but I did own that. I did own that. Not recently, but almost 3 years to the date now. 3 years to the date. So make sure when you was eating all that up last night that you know, and you start going back and getting timelines as well. Make sure you ask for the dates on those things. All right? Ask for the dates on those. If somebody will hold something from damn near 3 years ago to try to get me, you best believe whatever conversations you've been having for 5 years or whatever are not up for grabs. Are not up for grabs. Your conversations, every single one of them. Anything that you said about somebody else, anything that you said to that individual about anybody, all that. Each and every one of you. At the moment, they let it be known that they wasn't even in this community many a times. I knew from then to keep my damn mouth closed, and that was an op. I'm not going to tell you anything, but I did understand. Some people making themselves comfortable. It is. Third time. Third time. Third time. But I just wanted to make sure I got out the way. I'm free of any of the BS. It's plenty of ops in here. I do my best not to get into the weeds of who opping. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I judge not the oppy behavior. It is what it is. Your friends are your friends, and I don't have any. Obviously, it's a reason, right? Now you understand my statement? Can't trust no. Hey, it is what it is. Hey, I made it very clear. Friend list. Learn from my mistake and have moved on better from almost 3 years ago. I know how to now communicate. I know how to not reply to anybody asking for videos for over 1K, 2K, asking to do felonious behavior on me for over 5K. Oh yeah, this morning. You didn't you didn't do your thing. If anything, you got a bunch of messages coming to me of everybody trying to get their damn fantasies fulfilled. It's the opposite. It's the opposite of what you want. Definitely, you do not have to keep messaging me. To those individuals, if I'm not responding, that means I'm not engaging. And in the past, about 3 years ago, I wouldn't know what to do. I probably would have responded. But now I know, don't respond. Don't respond. Okay? So, that window of opportunity was damn near 3 years ago. That window is no longer open. Okay? Very small window. When I did not know how to communicate. I do know how to communicate now.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. How are
I
you doing?
wanted to say, I hope a weight has been lifted off your shoulders
No, it
and you're
is.
able to move forward. I
No,
really, sincerely,
you do you understand how many times I have let, how many times I was uncomfortable with anyone yelling at y'all and didn't feel free enough to be like, hell no.
I get it now. I under,
What I say last night, do you? I just wanted to be free of the do you. I wanted to be free. Nobody can hang nothing over me.
yeah, it's a heavy weight to burden for a period of time. I hope you are okay. I hope your family's okay. And this shit just needs to move along.
I I agree. And they will. They they have no
And
choice.
that's not my scene. And no,
I,
you're honestly, I really hope, I hope you now don't have that burden on your shoulders anymore. I hope you
could you
can.
imagine carrying that for almost 3 years?
No, horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. Look at me last night. I was a blubbering idiot. If Eric saw me, he'd be like, "What's wrong with you? Get off the internet." You cried? I don't even cry in real life. So for me to cry on the internet, I looked like a moron last night. But I was just so heartbroken and overwhelmed by just the vileness of it all. Like, just vile. It's just absolutely vile. I sincerely hope that you're okay.
I'm okay.
Sincerely.
I
And Amanda, we're
promise you.
so glad that you're here, by the way. I just saw you. So glad you reconsidered. Sorry, that was random. I just saw her name down there.
I like as I feel free. I feel like I don't have to quarrel or corn myself to make people feel comfortable where they shouldn't feel comfortable at.
No, no. At the end of the day, you have to be okay.
Yeah.
And again, I meant what I said yesterday when I said thank you from all of us. I know I speak in the mass, but we
Megan, thank
sincerely.
you. I love you so much. It killed me when you were like the way you were because you're usually strong and petty. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I love you. I have no idea what you're talking about. I just saw you go live. Whoever did what, you're strong. I don't even care. I care about you. I'm just saying I don't. Man, there's so much crap going on this app right now. It's like it's stupid. Shit is so stupid. Why can't people just go on? Yesterday I was in my feelings. I got so sad because I really, really, the even the lady that I was cussing at. I'm sorry, whoever. I'm sorry that I did that because she probably was angry too. She loves you too. So everybody loves you, Petty. But I'm gonna get down and let you go on. I'm sorry I didn't interrupt, but I'm just letting you know. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry. I'm down here going, what the fuck? Anyway, I
They
love
had
you guys.
lost
Thank you,
man.
Megan.
You're very welcome. Stay in Lost Land, and we're really glad that you reconsidered and took a breath.
Amen. Amen to that. Could y'all let Queen be? Could I mean, like, she's pregnant. Like, she don't need, if, like, people who carry children don't need to be everywhere at every given moment. Sometimes mental stress and chemicals go through women's bodies, and it's very important to let them be.
Yeah, I just want to say, I think some of us are mostly concerned. I don't know if you saw in my live last night, but Queen was very not in a good spot. So I think people are just worried from last night, which is why I said she, came up. We were able to calm her down. She went to bed. And as far as today, I haven't reached out to her or anything, but she was okay by the time she left my live. Um, I think people are just from seeing last night after all this transpired. She was not doing good. So she was good by the time she went to bed. And I think Petty, you're right. Let's just let her do her mama bear thing. So I just wanted to say that.
Very true.
I
And
talked
she is okay.
I
She's
talked
reached
to her.
out. Oh, go ahead. Go,
I
CJ.
talked to her this morning. She's okay. Just needs a little break, and that's expected. Everything's good.
I agree. Let her be. Let her be.
You have to. Don't send her anything, please. Can we hold the line on that? Do not send her things. Do not share things with her. Meaning, she will process everything as she needs to, whether it's alive, whether it's information. Do not send it to her. She's asked several times. Please, just don't. It could be good intentions, but it's not helping.
I really wasn't going to reach out to her. I didn't mean to start a shit fire in the comments. I knew somebody in the chat had to have heard from her this morning. That's why I was asking. I've I've only contacted Queen, I think, one
It was
time through a
thoughtful. It
message.
was very thoughtful.
Yeah, my intentions were nothing but out of kindness for her. So I
I
just wanted to make sure everybody knew that. Thank you.
And she knows that.
thank you.
She does. Yeah, yeah, and she does, by the way. So no like ill will or hard feelings. It's just simply we're just again just trying to reiterate, don't send her lives, don't send her messages, just leave her be. Is there anything else on my side?
No, 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 not
You're
at
doing
all. Thank you
okay?
so much. Yeah, I'm good. I'm once again whole weight of blackmail off my shoulders.
Huge, huge. I mean,
Three
I can feel
three
it for you.
years.
It's just
Yeah, and
that's what it
like
needs. And give him grace too. You guys just don't be DMing and PMing him right now. Give him a minute. It's heavy. We don't need to know people's ins and outs. It's weird. It's not settling. You wouldn't want it done to you. You would not want somebody being so invasive to you. So give him a chance, even though it's been 3 years. Give him a moment to process. Like, it's so much and it's unnecessary. And the whole point of last night was just treat people the way that you want to be treated, not the way that you are treated. Be the bigger, better person. It doesn't take but anything to just
agree,
be an upstanding human being.
agree.
All right, I'll drop down so you can continue. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome.
Can I ask you one question
Yes,
and you not be offended?
yes.
Can you flex your arms for me?
I can't. I
Because
can't
I can
stop that.
guarantee you that weight didn't break you not one bit. I wanted
No,
to see you flex so bad because you one strong person.
no, I can't flex. I've learned my lesson. But I hear you though. But I'm definitely feel free of
Just by reading the comments, know you got a family behind you and it don't matter what they say. The hell with them all.
yes, very
And
much.
I hope your day is fabulous.
I hope yours as well. I will be back later today.
I'll
Or
get you to flex. I'm going to get you to flex one day though. Bye.
bye. Once again, I feel freed. To anybody that thought I was up last night, I was not up. Uh, I went to bed. Let me let Smash go first.
I'm so sorry. I really am going back to bed because I was up late. I just want to say this that I want everybody, anybody watching or streaming right now, if that is true, to pay very close attention to the person that y'all saw last night. The moment she didn't get her way, threw anybody and everybody under the bus, including myself, as fast as she possibly could. And like you said, Petty,
You too?
obviously. Oh yeah, oh yeah, she was throwing out stuff about me. Yeah, it was a big, yeah.
Oh,
Which whatever. I mean, it was nothing. She swear whatever. It doesn't matter. I just want people to pay very close attention to that person who now some might call a friend. And how fast she was to throw somebody under the bus because she was offended or didn't get her way. And like you said, Petty, I don't think the years matter. She will use anything and everything, and she does not get rid of anything. So you guys be very careful in that. And with that, I'll let you say what you need to say, Petty. I just wanted to say that because it is very important to pay close attention.
I didn't. I thought it was just me. It was
Oh
more
no.
than just you as
Oh
well.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's more than three people.
yeah, she's there was somebody else too. She was going after me, you, and somebody else last night that I can at least think of on the top of my head. It was a rough night, but uh yeah, she's windmilling. She's windmilling. But I'll let you
That's
talk now. I don't mean to interrupt, sorry.
that's fine. It's okay. Damn. Uh, shit. I dang. Um, it's fine. It's fine. I think if you don't moonlight, just to say it.
Patty, can I ask you? I have no idea, like I said, what you're talking about, but I really don't want to be friends with anyone. And I've gained a lot of friends in this app. And I have no idea who you're talking about or what you're saying because I really don't want to be involved with anything. I'm just saying, I'm not doing that. So that's why I'm
Amanda.
trying to look at you saying, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I could have these people as friends. I don't know.
If
So I'm going to
somebody,
get down.
yeah, if somebody wants to let Amanda know, please.
Thank you.
Yeah, Amanda, you know me.
I don't want nothing to do with it. Nothing to do with
Yeah,
anything.
yeah. I try
Thank
to.
you.
You're welcome. Don't try to. Yeah, I don't want to direct nobody.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
I love freedom for everybody. It means freedom for the comment cousins as well. I just wanted to come up and say that it's crazy to throw old receipts out there when you claim to be such a doting wife in the comments and in my DMs. You're like, I love my husband. I love my husband. But this is now 3 men that you've been outed on having an affair with. So, babe,
Whoa,
it
whoa, whoa,
doesn't.
whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Can I just say, emotional,
emotional. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Yes, emotional.
non-physical.
Virtual.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
virtual.
Virtual
Yeah, right.
affairs.
Yeah, I did
Virtual
not touch.
affairs.
I did not touch.
No. And I haven't, she's never told me about meeting up with anybody in real life, but I have heard about a few people. I just think it's crazy. And I don't think you did. I don't think those posts, babe, are doing what you think they're doing. I had really cringy secondhand embarrassment and had to block you. So if you are listening to this, I'm praying for you, girl. Have a good day.
Um,
I'm sorry, Queen.
no, wait,
Sis, I'm sorry,
wait,
but I don't want you
wait,
upset
no,
though.
wait. This is nothing, like, I don't want to address last night right now.
Okay, okay,
Can you
okay.
guys please keep Tofia in your prayers? Her family, I believe, 100% was killed last night.
Who?
Tofia,
Chof.
Tofia, she called me today and her car was broken into and a man tried to take her out of the car and he took the car with her mother and her brother who was lifeless in the car. And I've been talking to Mexican homie and there's an article confirming 2 deaths. And She doesn't know what's going on.
Okay.
And
Oh,
people are exploiting her right now on this app when she had a meltdown today. And they're laughing at her. They're laughing at her.
oh, we
So please,
okay.
this is what I'm talking about. This going real life bullshit. These threats. People are losing their life. She lost her family.
Okay, Queen. I'm more worried about you, and I think that I can come back here in an hour, and I want to make sure that you take the proper breather right now,
Just pray
and
for her. I
yeah,
know you guys don't like, a lot of you guys don't like her, but please just take her as a human today, please.
yeah, I, I agree with and my condolences to Tofi. I'm Queen, like you're my sister, like seriously. I I want us to take a break and we can come back to Tofi, but my priority is to make sure you're can take the proper because you have child.
I understand I'm trying so hard, but it's hard because she's nobody, and I'm one of all she got right now.
It is what can I do right now
Girl.
as I get up off here to give you and your child, your husband, your other child. Just I don't. I want to still. I I just I I I yeah. I I just want to make
You
sure that
say
you're okay.
Queen. Queen, we really did. We just got off the phone, doll,
I
and
know.
you sounded so like you were so calm, and I need you to put. You're gonna have to put a lid on Tafia, honey. Are we talking? Is somebody else talking? Oh, now I hear you.
I'm more concerned about you and the baby. Please calm down. I am so concerned right now because this, no disrespect to anybody, but this is TikTok stuff. You have a body growing inside of you that is feeling all those emotions that people are weighing you down with. I do not appreciate anyone calling you and stressing you with things that are going on TikTok. You right now need to focus on that life that needs you, and that life that needs your calmness, and that life that needs you to focus on them and not on these people on TikTok. Please get you some water, calm down, log off. Don't worry about anyone on TikTok.
I
That
can't.
baby
I can't
depends
help it.
on you.
Um,
Oh no, you please help it. Please
I
help it. Help
can't.
the
I
baby.
can't with Tofia though. Like she literally has nobody who doesn't exploit her. Like they pretend to be her friend and then they take recordings and they post it to go viral on her. And so she knows she can come to me because I won't post private stuff. And so I told her she said if her mother's gone, that she's not gonna stay around. And so I gotta make sure she's okay today.
It's simple. It's simple there.
No.
Okay. I'm a reach out. Let me reach out to him right now.
Queen, I told you, honey, like there's a lot going on, and that's, that when me and you were talking about let's, put this in the container and put the lid on it, there's a reason for that, and it's so that you can deal with things just one at a time. Like, and this is big because it's a loss of life, and I get that. I understand that. It's very, very heavy, but at the end of the day, Queen, what we just talked about is you and that baby.
Yes, ma'am, I know. I just want you guys to please pray for her. And if you see any
We're
disgusting
going to.
videos on her, please don't engage in them. They want the engagement.
Okay. We're not engaging with any of the videos. I feel like it's not proper for me to stay on Queen. Uh, I don't feel okay. staying on live. I'm gonna wait an hour and a half, and I'm reserving space for you. But I'm gonna end my live um,
Okay.
to make sure that you
Can,
can calm down, and everybody can reach out to Queen, and we're gonna continue to pray. But
can
I'm finna
you
end my
inbox
live with.
her with any more stuff, please?
What'd you say?
Can y'all not inbox her with any more stuff? Can y'all just let her have today? Let her have today. Let her be peaceful. Like bringing a child into the world is one of the biggest things that we can ask for in life. And this is a life, y'all. I would appreciate if y'all just let this young lady, she's been through a lot. She's been through a lot in the last week, and I haven't even been over here. And this is a lot for me to deal with. Damn. Y'all, please, y'all let her get a break. I
Uh,
know that y'all depend on certain creators on TikTok to hold y'all up, but we are humans. We are humans just like you are, and we have emotions. And not only does she have one, but she has two. Pastor Petty, may y'all be blessed. Queen, please stay off TikTok. I want to get down. I'm praying for whoever it is that had some hardship, but I'm really praying for you and the baby.
Yes.
Thank
Um,
you.
y'all be blessed. Bye.
Hey, if y'all don't mind saying bye, um, I, I
I
I'm
love
gonna
you,
end with
Queen.
y'all in the
I love
box.
you too. I'll go.
Yo, okay, I'm gonna
Okay.
end.
Okay.
I'm gonna end. Don't even worry about exit. I'm gonna end. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Here go your husband. It's your husband.
Baby, get off TikTok.
I know. I'm just really scared for Tofia right now.
Well, I don't know what's going on, but I know when I get a message, I know it's serious. So maybe it'd be good to take a break, babe.
Okay, I'm getting down, but you guys, please be kind to each other today, please. This is what online bullying is resulting in. Please, just take a break.
Yeah.
And just while I'm here, I just want to remind everybody, like, y'all are fucking grown adults. Start acting like it. All this petty, mature, childish behavior when you're all in your mid-30s is fucking wild.
Okay, I'm getting down. I'm going. I'm going.
I'm leaving as well. Thank you, Seth. Thank you. I'm leaving. No, no, no. I'm leaving. Catch you in an hour and a half. Take the break. Hey now. Welcome to 777 News. I slept well. I hope you slept well. Uh, hey now to you. I hope you're feeling great. I'm feeling great. I feel back to normal. Couple of things going forward. Yeah. Really now. Okay. 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 Gotcha. 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 Um, couple of things going forward. All right, number one is I am not turning back into the Roach Motel. I do appreciate how far this platform has come. Will I let people hash it out? Yes. But I am not going to have individuals disrespected. Okay? So I will not have you personally yelled at or mocked or any of that. I feel refreshed. Oh, oxtails. I'm having spaghetti. I will not have you ridiculed no longer. So I can officially now, God, it feels good. I can officially just drop the BS. No holds bar. God, it feels good. Feels freaking good to now be on the same footing with everybody else and now be like, okay, it's inappropriate. Bye. 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 You don't have to be here. You ain't gonna be doing that here. Woo! Jesus. Number 2, to the recovery community, I can now call out the folks who abuse you with the recovery that you are in. Being intoxicated while live. God, it feels good. Lord Jesus, and the people that don't call their friends out. Lord, I am free. The people who let their friends go live while they own stuff. Lord Jesus, I feel God. Can't black me no more. It's been 3 years that shit was hanging over me. God, leave. Ugh. God. Secondly, thirdly, I can now let you speak freely. Very exhausting. You think back on when you looked at my face every time certain people would get in the box and I had to conform. I don't have to conform no more. Lord, I don't have to just, Lord Jesus, the looming blackmail was just deafening over here. Number four, I no longer, I want you to be very, very clear about this platform. If we cannot talk you off of the ledge emotionally, we will not be using your trauma, your emotions to run this platform. Your emotions are not entertainment. If we can talk you down, we will try our best. If I cannot talk you down, it is time for me to end the live. It is not okay for me to entertain based off you being upset. If I can talk you down, I am going to do my best to talk you down. But it is better if I can just let the live go. Hey now, if I just let the live go and we can get somebody to talk to you on the back end and I'm not here, for your emotions, we will not be using them for entertainment. We will not be using them for folks to get clips. Okay? It is just wildly inappropriate if you are emotionally upset and we cannot talk you off the ledge for me to continue to live. It's just not right. It's not right if I'm saying we family. It's not right if I respect you and you respect me. It's not right for me to allow somebody to use your mental health or your trauma against you. Okay? Not right at all. It's not right. 5. I have a 5th thing. What was it? Come on now. You had a 5th thing. What was it? Do you just want to come back? I'll come back. I'll come back. I'll come back to 5. I'll come back to 5. I'll remember. Go to 6. I truly still believe. That. Hey, now I see you. You are gonna come up. Let me just get this out the way, not the one. And Donna, I will post it. If you missed it, I'm sorry. I basically said I'm free. I basically said we ain't letting nobody cuss you out no more. We will basically allow people to do their bantering, but not singularly shutting people down. Okay? And I said some other stuff. Those of you who run your platforms that do your own thing, I want to congratulate you. You definitely deserve a hand clap. Those of you, you deserve a hand clap. Let me just go at the Holly Mays, the Smashleys, the Retinas, the queens of all trades, the queen of blessings, the Kendras, the Rivkas, the Kates, people who do not rely on abusing your friendship. And I didn't name everybody. Please understand. And if I forgot Bubbles, people who do not rely on damaging their followers or trying to sneaky pickle, trying to throw people under the bus for entertainment purpose. Queen E, the people that I have not seen try, the Justice, the Voices, the Twinkles, people who do not, Hensleys, I have not seen personally people try to throw themselves under the bus or throw other people under the bus for a temporary gain, a very temporary entertainment, very temporary. Because once you start throwing people under the bus, you got to start throwing more people under the bus. And the thing about that is that people start seeing it. And then those people have to go out and start trying to gather more people. And I really want to say that I really, wifey to wifey, really, petty parole officer, I really want to say thank you for being human. Road Trip, thank you for being like human and like not having to do stuff for viewership. Like you are honest in what you do when you mean it. What you do. It's not to get one over. You're informing, you're being there for your friends, you're being there for your girlfriends. And it is a very rare breed. I truly closed myself off and didn't believe that there were moral people around, that there were people that just wanted to entertain you and be there and just be there. Just be there. Just be there. And make sure they had your back. Now, what should be prevalent to everybody is at this point, we should, I know I do a great job of keeping my lips closed. I do a great job of keeping my lips closed and not giving you an opinion on what I've seen or what I know. And I would like to continue on that way. But at this, you should be really, it's not my job to tell you everything. I don't feel like it's right. I don't feel like it's right to save you. You know? One second, Brian. I feel like you have to see on your own. And you should be able to see everything very clearly. And you should not have to pass your judgment on to anyone else. You should be a great judge of character. And your opinion is your opinion. And if you see it, you see it. If you don't, it's none of your business. I'm so sorry. It's just none of your business. I'm not in the business of exactly, go to good. I'm not in the business of trying to tell. I'll call out, but I'm not in the business of. No. If you don't see certain people here, it is what it is. I do a great job of moving without notifying you. And I shouldn't have to inform you. That isn't how that works. You should be more vigilant and pay attention and be like, I wonder. And you should do what you do on the back end and, why wasn't such and such? That's between y'all to figure out. Okay? That's between y'all to figure out. I run a news station here, and this is the news. All right? All right? This is the news. To everyone, finally, I still don't believe that you. I get it now. I get it after last night, right? I wanted to defend y'all. Damn it. And I couldn't help myself. So I get how you are about me and in this news station. I wanted to defend y'all. I found everything that happened to y'all morally incorrect. There's still opinions on it. There are I try not to show myself, voices. I try not to show myself. I really try not to show that I care. Okay? But I get it. And it's only so much about me saying don't defend me until I am in your shoes. And I was in your shoes. And it was fucked up. It was fucked up. Like, hey, now I just, boy, and and let me say this: the op behavior, Lord Jesus, God, Queen is good. I did not know there were so many so-called friends with a double-edged sword. I'm saying that. Ooh, we. Ooh, we. Ooh, Twinkles kept it real. A lot of folks kept it real. It was a lot of folks kept it real. It was a lot of folks that didn't get blocked because they were scared to block them. They were scared to block Holly Mae. I didn't even get to say they were scared to block some of y'all. They was blocking folks that they knew they could block. Oh, shit. They was blocking folks who they knew they could block. I said, oh, shit. Last night, boy, they showed themselves.
So, can I ask a couple of questions? Direct questions? Because it may have been addressed last night or already today, but I wasn't privy to it. Because okay, usually when you get off in the afternoon, I get off in the afternoon. Because this is usually the last live I go to during the day. And then I was sent the other host live yesterday. And so I popped in there and I said, "What the hell is this? What the hell is this?" And I'm like, I'm not sticking around for whatever this is. And so then later I was sent that you was on like 10 something, and I popped in and you looked tired, and I thought, poor Petty, he has been on practically all day today. So my questions are this, and like I said, I apologize to you and I apologize to the comment cousins if this has been addressed. Number one, host said yesterday to you, "Oh, I apologize already if I make the news tomorrow because I'm hosting a live tonight." Okay, so live was pre-planned. Um, on the back end, was there any comments to you or any
Girl, let me say this right now. That host did not hit me up and say, "Are you seeing this?" It was a comment cousin that hit me up before I took my melatonin. And you know I go to bed. I was about
right?
to take my melatonin.
So
And I looked
he
at my phone before it went on Do Not Disturb. And it
so
goes, do you seeing this? And it was right here. It was right here. And I go, and then I just open up my phone and I see the host live and I say, okay, let me go to a backup. This is around 8:30, 8:40 Eastern time.
mm-hmm.
So I'm supposed to be asleep.
Right.
And the part where you didn't make the news tomorrow, you made the news yesterday, everything, I was pretty aware of. That's being that person's friend, and he just wanted it good for his friends. Those
Mm-hmm.
were his friends. Let me make that absolutely clear. Do you understand? The host friends were the ones that got the box. They were the ones who, those are his friends. He made it clear months ago. I just want to be clear on that. Do
Well,
you
I
understand it?
mean, that's
Okay, but
fine
let
and
me just
dandy.
let me just say this. The part that got me live And it didn't wait till tomorrow is when he goes to Dalton and says, I want you in my box and I want us to do more of this. And then Dalton start cussing people out.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So that answered my question. So he knew basically all day. Well, it was totally pre-planned he was going to hold this live. And he not once hit you up and said, "Hey, Petty, this is kind of the live that I'm going to hold. I kind of just wanted to let you know and, kind of give you a heads up that this is what it's going to be." Because, I mean,
Just said I'm
I,
gonna make the news tomorrow. Just said I'm gonna make the news. We ain't gonna make
I
it to tomorrow.
Okay, so go ahead, Kendra, because I have another question, but go
This is
ahead.
what this is about. This is what I pieced together from this. Like, because I went live yesterday and talked about it, and I asked like everybody that was in there, which was like almost 200 people. So like a good bit of the comment cousins. I was like, was anybody notified about this? Like, did any of our side know about this?
Right.
Everybody was like, no, no, no. I want to know if M knows about it. I want to know if that side knew about it because I had heard that he came in here and said that, like, apologized ahead of time, and then also I had heard him say that he had consulted a counsel or something at like 4 in the morning about it. So I
Yes, they
feel like
did,
it
but
was, yeah,
just
I
due
feel
to
like
the fact of the person how they spoke, it definitely seemed like they said keep it together and try not to go off the rails. But when PPO got in the box, they couldn't help themselves. It went.
I'm to me that's a fucking setup. You
Mm,
set
Yeah.
us the fuck up, and for us to be, I mean, especially me, like I was like me and Robert, I thought were close. So like, I'm sorry, I would never put a friend or somebody I considered a friend in a position that I know is going to make you uncomfortable, and secondly, that I know they have hurt you and lied on you and literally accused people of felonies, and then to let me get up in the box and I couldn't even unmute my motherfucking mic before I was shut down by that bitch. No, there's something weird. There's been something weird, and then also me and him and Rivka were like talking like every single day all the time, and then up until like 3 days ago, and then we just didn't hear anything.
they got his
So
original
it's
friend.
just awful fucking weird that all this is fucking aligning. We didn't know about it, but it seems like with the way they were talking into live, especially like you said, Petty, they all had a plan.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to be. I was supposed to be asleep.
So what about the mods?
I knew you was gonna say that.
Oh, girl, I didn't even get to say it last night. Girl, buttering up Monster to make her a mod and then unmodding her. Y'all saw him buttering up Monster.
He unmodded all of us. He unmodded me. He unmodded Rivka. He unmodded Hensley. He unmodded Monster. And then we were told he deactivated. And then I post. Me and Martina were trolling each other on our stories. And I posted one like 11 minutes ago. Whenever I seen it, I have the screenshot. I'm pretty sure he viewed my motherfucking shit. So you deactivated, and you're not even going to motherfucking take me off here. But you took me off Snapchat, all our group chats on Snapchat, and everything. But you gonna view my motherfucking story to make sure I'm not talking about you because I know that's the only reason you viewed it. The fuck
Okay.
are you doing?
Robert is
May I
Robert is
may I
listening,
say something?
and I've asked him
Um,
to come and speak, but he's at work and he can't right now. But just know, everybody needs to know. Broken crayons, I don't know. I'm speaking for myself as a mod. I had no earthly idea this was going to happen the way it happened.
But you still set up there, CJ. That's the
I,
thing. Like we all
I'm,
didn't like we got our part in the box and yeah, we
I'm
got our
good.
I know
part in
I'm
the
not
box.
I'm
typing
But
for
good.
you
y'all
guys
like
like set
that.
up there and let him literally disrespect the people that we all thought we had respect for. And I'm
I
not
had
mad at
Heard.
you. I'm just
no,
trying to
no.
get you to understand.
I had no powers in. I think I muted one person and I hollered at somebody and I thought they were arguing and they wasn't arguing in the box. And I think I muted one person. I set my phone down. I had no idea that they were invited to this, none whatsoever. Miss Joyce was in there. I've never had a conversation with her. I went on to ask her what she thought about my situation. She made her statement, and then boom, boom, there they were. I figured it out when he wasn't saying to Mallory, you need to stop. Even when he was saying it, she was ignoring him. he was letting her cuss and talk over people and all that stuff. Don't think for a second that anybody that was up there had a part in this, even though we sat there. I should have stayed there. I had no clue. I just wanted y'all to know that.
Oh,
I
I just
did.
want to make it. I want to make it clear that I believe that the hosts and the people that were invited were in on it, and I have. And when I'm done with somebody, they ain't that. I'm. They can be y'all friend. I'm. They don't have to come back over here. I rather
Definitely
not.
planned.
I gave a
Y'all, my
voice,
first clue
and y'all wouldn't have
was
met him if I
Robert's
never would have put him in the
behavior and
box.
his body language. He acted like he had Stockholm syndrome when we all went into that live. Then Joyce pops in. He didn't care about her doxing Monster's real name. None of that. Just about Joyce, Retina doxing Joyce's name, which that's not doxing. That's when and then Rissa pops in. And I wrote in capital letters, y'all. I said, I am leaving before I drown in bullshit because 1 and 2 are here. 3 and 4 are coming. I tried to get y'all, but then they blocked me.
Mm,
I got a
mm-mm.
Snapchat from Robert yesterday, I want to say around 10 a.m., saying that he valued our friendship, that he was going to be hosting a live later, and he wanted to have a conversation with me, that he would be writing me or calling me around noon. I proceeded to try to get a hold of him all day because I knew I had plans. I would not be in anybody's lives last night or around live last night. He was well aware of that. Heard nothing back from him. And then all of a sudden, I start getting clips from this live last night. That's how I found out about it, but it was absolutely planned. I heard about it at 10 a.m. yesterday from
Mm,
him, from his own mouth.
You're
mm.
fucking shitty for that. I don't give a fuck. You're fucking shitty for that, Robert. None of us would have done that shit to you. None of us.
Well, I wish somebody would have told me the fucking plan before I went up there looking
I
like
didn't
a
even know the
fucking
plan.
fool.
I knew he was going to go live.
I didn't know shit about Petty be when Florida man up there. Hold on a second.
CJ, I just wanted to ask you real quick. You said you had no idea that it was going to go that way. Does that mean you did know that they were going to be there?
No, I had no idea. Are you
Okay.
kidding?
Sorry.
No,
No, I'm not. I
I
don't
didn't
mean it.
mean that ugly. I didn't mean that ugly. I'm
No,
sorry.
I'm sorry. No, I just, the way I listen to words, I'm very
No,
literal. It's ridiculous.
listen,
Sorry.
me and Robert chat about different things. We live like 30 minutes from each other. We've never had a face to face or anything like that. But I can assure you, if he'd have told me that yesterday, I would have talked till I was blue in the face to say, don't do this. Number one, you come up and you say, and I'm gonna call out both sides. Are you freaking serious? I
And let me
mean,
clarify because people like to twist my words. It is not unusual for Robert to tell me that he's going to go live. Had no idea of the context that this live was going to be last night. Had
exactly,
no flipping
exactly.
idea. None. So please don't twist my words. Just like with everything else that I have said has been twisted.
Okay,
So,
I was
like a
gonna.
fool, I jumped up in that box and he said, "We're going to talk about it's not okay to go real life." And I said, "Okay, yeah, I agree. Fuck real
And
life.
who's not down for that? We were all down for that.
Don't do that." Had no fucking clue Mallory was going to be there. I did call Mallory out about um, speaking on me and talking about she was going to link me into some fucking lawyer shit because I told her no, I wouldn't look people up. Um, but I had no fucking idea. I was I did not call Retina out. That is what they said, that Retina was being called out because I guess she put fucking Joyce's name out there with a document. You guys can do whatever you want. I'm just as fucking devastated too because that bitch ran. You fucking threw all of us under the bus and ran. Deactivated like a fucking coward. And we have been there for you. And you and your shitty fucking friend, fuck your friend, who sat up all night about how we did Robert wrong. Bitch never got in a goddamn box until she was fucking telling Mallory, "Oh, I'm so sorry for doxing your mom." Fuck her too. Sorry.
Can I just say, I think a lot of the Common Cousins' problem was because from what I'm reading in the chat is they were getting muted by people they thought they respected, Broken, you included, because your name is flying through them chats. That's
You're
their
exactly
problem.
right. Listen, and I'm going to take
So
fucking
please,
accountability for it. Listen,
that's
I don't
that's what they want you to do because you
listen.
you were muting and
I
blocking your
understand,
friends.
right?
And I love you.
And
You
I
know
get
I
that.
love
I
you. I'm
look, I
just as
and but
shocked by
Queen,
this.
you know for a fact that I'm going to take my fucking lickings. You're exactly
Right,
right.
but that's
The
what they want to
fucking
hear, Broken, because
okay, hold,
yesterday when it happened, we were looking for
Queen,
you. Me especially
Queen,
because I care
Queen,
for you.
Queen.
I'm listening, baby.
Okay, if you are a moderator and the host says, "Okay, mods, this is what we're going to do,"
I'm not gonna do
I
it. If it's the people that respect and follow me, I'm not doing it. Broken. I don't care.
I
You're
was
gonna
just getting
mod
rid of
me.
comments like fucking Dalton's unaligned brother and shit like that. Shit got wild. I
The
don't
twin he
fucking
didn't
know.
fucking
I would
have, bitch? No, no, no. That's fucked up. The twin he fucking lied about? The fucking dead kid that he took from somebody else's family and posted on this app and pretended it was his fucking brother, Broken? I love you, but fuck
Fact.
that. No.
Fact.
look.
But I
I'm
do want to say this, Comic Cousins. When I came back on my sneaky before they blocked that one, I did see in the comments like names. Like there was another broken crayons in the comments, but yet there was a broken crayons, our broken crayons in the box.
There was almost 1,000 people in there.
Yeah,
If
they were
anybody,
doing dirty. They
I,
knew because they had
I
those
There
didn't.
was
accounts
also
ready.
a shit ton of mods in there. I will take every bit of fucking accountability I have to.
I was
Again,
a mod. I didn't touch that motherfucking mute and block button.
I'm
I'm
not a
sorry.
fucking coward, Robert. I'm going to fucking sit here and take this shit. Thank you for putting me in this because I thought the whole fucking thing was when you started, it was about we gotta stop going real life and how it's not okay. Where the fuck did we get into Mallory and all that other shit?
And
Look,
why
there's
didn't you
Broken Crayon
tell
too.
us? Why didn't you tell us, Robert, what we were walking into? Yeah, maybe we should have got down, but you know
I
what?
didn't know for any bit that he was up in the box at 6 o'clock in the fucking morning talking
Okay,
about Florida man shit. Like what?
I'm about to get ready to get down, so let's just clarify this. I did come in and I went off. I went off and I left. I came back and I apologized for disrespecting the live because I was cussing and hooping and hollering, and people were saying he said don't cuss. Everybody on this panel can verify that. So figure it
But
out.
Mallory was
I
allowed
wasn't a
to
part. I wasn't
over
even
and
there
over.
because I did not agree with it. If I was a mod, there's no fucking way I'm blocking and muting the people that I feel were respected over them. For me, you
I
know,
agree. I
it,
thought it was when it all happened and it came out, and there it was. I honestly thought, okay, our people are going to get a chance. And then I asked, what's the freaking end game here? When is it going to end? Y'all know that I want that to happen so bad. I want it to be over. But I'm going to tell you what really pissed me off. When people started asking or speaking on Ratina and Ratina wasn't there, when they started speaking on Petty and his children, and Petty's face was not in there. He might have been in there, but he wasn't there. Nobody deserves to bring people up and talk shit or
I wasn't
anything
there.
on them if you're
I
not
wasn't either,
there.
Hensley. So I'm gonna drop and leave a box open for one of those people that got muted and blocked.
I
All
just
right.
want to say this, and I'm gonna drop too. I just want to say, if Robert has anything to say, it needs to be a co-host, and he needs to have his four amigos on his side and say what he has to say to us in front of them, like they got to say what they wanted to say about us in front of us. It needs, if that's the case. If not, bye, Felicia.
And I'll tell you one more thing that gutted me, gutted me, was when Dalton come up in that box and said that he was invited there by Robert. It was shared to him. And then when Robert got a strike and had to go down, you know what he said? Mallory, I hope you come back. Do you think he said anything to us? Nope.
I would just like to say that, I mean, as you that were there, I was so disrespected in that live. I mean, I only had one question, and I I was very pleasant about it. No, I'm not going to say I'm okay today. I have a lot going on, but the other thing I am going to say, because as we all know, Petty went live, and I'm holding some type of feeling that if I had kept my mouth shut and not come up in a box, a lot of what went down here in Petty's live may not have happened. And for that, I'm just having a lot of feelings. I I
Peppy,
chose to take my turn and overscream this person, and I feel if I
Peppy.
had kept my mouth shut and dropped,
Mm-mm.
none of this
Peppy,
would be
baby,
Oh
happening
Peppy,
no,
real
right
please,
quick.
now.
No,
please,
it's not your
please.
fault. This was a dumpster
Yeah,
fire
please,
waiting.
No,
guys.
Just
do not
I
feel
waiting.
that
feel
way, Peppy.
relieved.
No, ma'am.
Yeah, please. Please, no, you're not at fault. I definitely was over the blackmail. I was over it. Please do
Well,
not take
yeah,
fault. I
well,
am so glad to have that dark cloud off me.
I know, Petty, I know you are. I mean, I've been communicating with you. I know you are. And I'm glad for you. You know how I feel about you. Dear God, and not that way. Let somebody take that wrong. I'll go after them. Jesus. This man is like a son to me. You are the most amazing man. And you don't ever forget that. Ever. But I'll tell you, if I'm waiting, I'm going to get that clip. I had an emergency here, which is okay. I missed some things, but that clip is being sent to me. Not that I want to hear that, but my name come up a lot out of her mouth. For myself, I need to hear it, so I do have someone who's preparing that for me. And
Peppy, Peppy, I hope you understand why we were saying don't talk about them.
oh, CJ, oh, okay. Now, are we talking about in Smashes Live or Roberts?
Roberts, I didn't see Smashes live, ma'am. I just in Roberts.
Oh, no, okay, like I said, I do understand. And like I said, I never speak on children, period.
No, ma'am.
And the word child or children never came out of my mouth. I choose my words very carefully. But the way I was shut down and well, I'm sorry. Robert has always been kind of whatever toward me. I don't care. I mean, I'm a strong, strong person, but I'm still going to have to work on my feelings as far as what happened in here. Uh, I am well aware that when it came to Ms., that I'm the one who thoroughly pissed her off. She got dropped out of a box, and it's like, yeah, yeah. So I'm sure she had a lot to say about me, and I'm very grateful that I'm going to be getting the clip. I don't start trouble. I don't go looking for trouble, nor will I with this. It's something I need for my own personal self, and I hope you all understand that. I don't go after people. On the other side of this app, yes, but I protect children and I save children, and I will always do that. What what is on there?
Can you see it, Miss Peppy?
No, ma'am.
Oh, I just wanted to make sure. I just wanted to make sure for the friends that they saw the blackmail. There's been more than one occasion of blackmailing
Oh,
Move your,
me.
move your
So I
head
just
so I
want to
can
make
screenshot
sure
it.
that
oh,
yeah,
I'm
I
sure.
know. I just want to make sure
I'm
that the
sure there
friends of the
has.
friends that I know that people are friends of just, you know,
I'm
before
going
I
to tell you.
even make a move to do anything, that everybody understands that the
I'm,
blackmailing has been going on more than
For a
just.
while. Let's be real.
I'm
We've
going
heard
to
about this for a while out of her
I,
mouth.
I'm going to share something with you, Patty, and I'm going to share it right here on your platform. It wasn't long after, and it's been a while that I met you. You know a little bit about you. You know a lot about me. Okay, I had red flags about that person. I almost came to you to say, why this, why that. I don't cause trouble. I don't ask questions unless I feel I really have to. I had so many red flags about that person. And it's not that yesterday was not the first time I came up against her in here and she disrespected me, but I would usually drop out of the box. Well, I'm not doing that anymore. And like I said, yes, I did feel some way. I'm glad it's over with. I am so glad for you, Petty, because first of all, your personal life doesn't belong on here. But I guess when you're out here and you got this type of unhinged people, you got to deal with a lot. But just know we love you. I know what a great man you are. Uh, you just always remember that. You hold your head high. Thank you, sir. Love you, Kendra. Kendra, what are you bopping up and down for, sweetheart?
Oh, I'm just showing the messages I would get every time I would piss Ms. off, and how she tries to use blackmail and fear mongering on people to get them to shut up and do what she wants. This is just, just a
Oh,
bit petty, you know.
yes. Yeah,
Because anybody
Kendra,
she truly cares about, I protected you. No, all you did was fucking threaten me and treat me like fucking dog shit, bitch. When I cared about you.
right.
I think so.
Yeah, I am way too much aware of that person's history that, I could take a puke pill right now, but, yeah, thank you so much. Y'all have a great day.
I adore you, Miss Peppy.
I adore all of you. Y'all are wonderful and keep being you. You keep that peace in your heart and all of you keep being and doing you. Okay, I'm going to drop down. Thank you. Bye bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave. I just want to say it's really fucking funny that, some people on the other side are thanking the person that let this out. I don't know if any of y'all are adults or realize that there are kids on both parties involved in this that could, see this later, considering digital footprint is a real fucking thing, bitch. That's
Rivka,
what we worry about over here. That's what we think about over here. We worry about the kids, okay? Because I've had my child and her family be ripped apart, and I've seen what it does to kids. And if you were anything of a woman, you wouldn't hold this over his fucking head and use it just because, and let it out how many ever years later just because you got pissed off because you couldn't fucking respect a 71-year-old woman at your grown fucking age. Y'all have a good night, a good day. I'm fucking pissed about everything.
I love you,
Petty,
Kendra.
I love you. Don't let any of this bullshit fucking get to you because it's literally just a fear tactic.
Rivka.
Okay.
I was just coming up to verify that Petty has been being blackmailed with this because ever since the situation went down with Ms. the first time, where she had blackmailed a young man to go onto Robert's platform and out his relapse, Ms. bullied that man into doing that. And then she tried to bully Kendra into it. And her and I had a very heated argument in her DMs where she didn't make any sense. And please release those messages, please, because that shit will make me cackle yet again. But she's been telling me that she's going to use this against Petty and that Petty better watch it anytime. And I don't know why she DMs me. Her and I are not that close, but she thinks she can come to me and spill all her guts, and please don't do that anymore. Y'all, please, I don't hold water. Everything I know, Kendra knows. Okay. So, yeah, it was just a little, it's a little bit crazy to release messages 3 years later just because your feelings got hurt. And I stand on that. But yeah, no, Petty's definitely been blackmailed. This is her MO. She likes to collect things on people and then blackmail them with said information. So love you guys. Thanks for the gifts. Y'all do not have to do that. I'm running.
Just real quick, because my little boy is about to get in, and I'm gonna have to grab my spaceship. I want to make it clear that the only reason I ever mentioned anything about me being doxxed is because it was brought here and into my safe spaces. I have been being doxxed in my real life. have been being affected since December, but not a single one of you all knew about it until it was brought here. And I had no choice but to say something. No, I have never said it came from Mallory or Bougie or none of them. So please stop putting those words in my mouth because I've never said that. I would have never told you all again. I would have never told you all if it hadn't come to this platform and a few other platforms that I consider my safe lab, my places. So let's not get the two confused. Doxing is doxing. It doesn't matter where it comes from, who it comes from. It's not no better than the other. Just because it didn't come from Mallory and Bougie doesn't make it any less important that my real life is being messed with off of an app, people off of an app. And so I noticed that the words that I was saying and the way I was portraying myself isn't who I am. And I realized that I was bringing my home life into this app. And so I had stepped back. I have been stepping back. If you've noticed, you all haven't seen me in a lot of places, really just Petty's live. So anybody that thinks that my life and my doxing isn't as important because it doesn't come from them, please unfriend me, unfollow me. And that's the only reason I brought it to you guys is because it happened here in a few other places. So I'm going to go. Love you, Petty. I stand beside you and I support you.
Thank you. You want me to run it? Who want to go next?
Well, I think Broken was just waiting for me
No, I was
until.
just waiting for everybody to.
Oh, okay, because I told you don't get down until I could tell you something.
Oh,
Do
can I
not.
make a statement for all
Yeah.
y'all weird fuck window lickers? I wouldn't run to y'all's platform if you fucking paid me. You gross bitches. So y'all can just go over there and keep thinking you got some crazy shit. But we might be a dysfunctional fucking family, but we gonna work through it because I don't run. Yes, sir.
No, I'm waiting until you're done. I'm waiting until you're done.
Well, that was the gist of it. I watched all these fucking asses who've been kicked off having a field day today, thinking that they're so good, and I'm like, bitch, you're still poking the fucking bear and crying about it. You're still fucking doxing people. You're still doing this. You fucking could care shit about my husband's career, but your husband's career is important. Bitch, you looked up my motherfucking husband, and I know you did because the information you got on my fucking husband, you can only get through MOL. So come at me, you fucking bitch.
Please do not let them get under your skin.
Sorry, Petty.
And do not
It's okay. I
ever.
just got what I wanted to say is that there's like these randoms. Like it's these I'm so itching because I know it's like not the regular randoms. It's the people that you don't even know have been blocked. And they like because I'm not mentioning them is driving like it's like a nail into wood and they can't help themselves.
Are they sending you messages?
No, they requested a box.
Oh, okay.
It's just one of those things like I would rather sit every fucking day and make 900 troll accounts to sit in this church than to think to go sit with you guys. You guys are fucking sick individuals. You look people up. It's fucking gross. You talk about shit like you guys are gross. I wouldn't sit with you if I wanted to. Robert, you deserve them because that shit you did, fuck you. I sat there while you cried, while people were mean to you, while you were crying about Miz having shit over your fucking head. Fuck you. You threw me to the fucking wolves and then you deactivated, you fucking bitch. Sorry, I'm done. I'm done.
Do not apologize like you did a few minutes ago. You got up there, you tried to maintain peace. You were as caught off guard as the rest of us. You did the best you could, and that's all anyone can ask for. And the way that we came together, if anyone was here when they tried to bring in the AFF and we all went in there and they thought that they were about to take over. Do you guys recall how livid they were when that live ended because it didn't go as planned? I'm a snitch on myself right here. He knew the situation and the receipts before that live started. I promise you. And Petty can vouch for that. He
Yes,
knew.
you just reminded me of God. Like, is it just set up at the setup?
Wait a
like,
minute.
like I might have to consider. I really don't want to consider this. Like, not letting people in the box. I know people infiltrate, but I kind of enjoy the infiltration because it shows one thing. Okay, for Broken, it shows you shouldn't be so trusting of people
Oh,
outside.
I'm a fucking idiot, Petty. If you haven't realized that, I'm a heartstrings follower. I fell for OG. I fell for. If you want to fucking need somebody to abuse, come ahead.
Broken?
That's fucking what I do, obviously.
So
PPO,
Sorry,
yeah.
I'm done.
you
Well,
said
this is
PPO, you said that it was a setup and had receipts and all that. You're talking about Robert had all this before?
oh no, I don't have any confirmation on what Robert knew. Nobody but Petty knew about the AFF situation.
Got you. Got you.
Um, once we found out that the live was happening, because of course they waited until the last minute to push it out there, and I think that was to try to set up some barriers. But that's just my own thought. Um, however, we are very fortunate that that gentleman was very open-minded and hearing both sides before it started, because he only had one side and it was a side full of lies. So at least, even though he didn't know for sure where the line was when we went in there, he was very neutral on hearing both sides. And that's what allowed us to, okay, baby, go ahead.
Yeah, I
Sorry.
was in there. I was in there, and him and I had a long discussion on the back end. And I told him I would hate to think that he was a part of my crew and came in being a one sided person with not having all the facts before he even started. And he said, I understand your opinion. I appreciate your opinion, and I'll try to do better, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, and I was shocked that he even opened my message, especially for as close to the live starting. But I do feel like he went in very neutral to hear both sides, and that did give us an advantage to be able to tell the truth and be able to have our own statements to counter the lies that they had said.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that just from what we saw for how angry they were and defeated when it didn't go as they planned and they didn't know why, that this has just continued on. Them trying to build up a pack to come at us. And I can't help but wonder, and we'll never really know, guys, the way it was whammy after whammy after whammy yesterday. I can't help but wonder the same thing as you guys are. Were things put together to play out that way in hopes of it being too much on us? And that's not going to happen. And I had some people come to me last night in my inbox and say that they felt like that could have all been organized in a setup. So to wake up today to so many more messages saying so, and
Right.
then hearing it, I mean, I just think it's odd that so many people of different tiers and lifestyles, all of us, we're very blended, to have the same thought and feeling. That is significantly alarming to me.
Very. To me, too. Dang, who was up there and dropped down? I'm sorry. All right, who was next? Bad Dog Mom?
Look, I just want to say I came in here last weekend with an unpopular opinion, and not necessarily anybody in the panel, but the chat. Y'all were so quick to vote me off the island, quote unquote, because of an unpopular opinion. Ms. Sunshine had displayed toxic behavior for a while. And I saw it in the one video that was posted up, and I responded to who posted it and was appalled by that. And I voiced an opinion of my own last week, and y'all were so quick to do that. But then look at it, it's almost a week later, and it's and it's a whole different story. You know what I mean? I understand that everybody has their own platform, and not everybody's going to agree. But just keep in mind that even though because there are a few people that do come up on this panel and have unpopular opinions, but just know that people can have different opinions and it not always be the way that you see it. I just think it's kind of funny how last week it was a whole different tune to what it is now. And I'm like, my feelings aren't hurt by how some of y'all were saying vote me off the island last week. That's your choice, and my opinion was totally an unpopular opinion at the time. But okay, I'm sorry. I say y'all, guys. I'm just generalizing. I'm not saying everybody. But I'm the way that I'm just calling out that the tune that was being spun last week versus today is very different. And sometimes y'all may not agree with an opinion that others have, but I called it like I saw it that day. And most of you didn't like that, but now it's a whole different story that you guys are singing today. And no, I didn't, Azita, want to vote. I called out the behavior. I did not ask for a vote off the island. I thought the behavior that she had displayed was toxic and inappropriate, and to keep entertaining that was appalling to me. So that's just my point of view. And thank you for your time, Pastor.
Can I can I speak for just one moment? It's totally
Hold on 1 second. Let's let Sassy go first because she's been up here for a long time.
okay. I'm sorry.
Dang it.
Let her go real quick.
Let me
I'm
go.
taking a call from work right now, but I am going to speak after her. Just let her go real quick.
Okay,
It's
Mimo.
okay. It's just real quick. I just want everybody to hear my voice, just because of what everything has went on in the last, gosh, 2 3 weeks, and it's just getting worse. That this is me. I dropped my phone last night for the 50th last time, and my phone totally shattered. So I'm having to use this. I created this new account until I can learn or teach myself how to or remember how to get into my original account. And I just want everybody to know that, because if it was me and somebody was coming at me and saying, "Hey, this is me," da 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 da, I'd be kind of skeptical. You know what I'm saying? So I just want everybody to know that it is me. That's all. Thank you.
Everybody follow our Mimo.
You ready, Sassy? Because I just wanted to say something to that dog mom. For me, I never said vote, first off. Secondly, my thing was, don't let's not bring it up again, because it had been going back and forth for days and days and days. There was even an argument about having it on Petty's platform. Y'all remember that? So we had just got them. Oh, she didn't hear shit. She was coming up. Okay.
I'm sorry you feel like I was speaking directly to you, but
No,
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 there
no,
were
no, no,
multiple
no, no,
people in the
no,
chat
no,
who
no,
said
no.
that we
Hold
should
on, let me
vote her
finish,
off the
love.
island.
Let me finish, love. Let me finish. Let me finish. Because I didn't say that. I said I'm just stating, because I'm just stating. I did not say vote. For me, in that day, it had been going on back and forth, back and forth, back and forth for days. They were arguing day, night, day, night. It was already, oh, somebody brought it to Petty's, and it was like he said, I'm not getting in it. So when the subject was being brought up about something totally different and you brought that up, it brought up an argument for them on the panel. So for me, it was like, no, we already been through that. And I mean, Malibu was already, she was tired of it. She was tired of having to explain herself. It was going on for days and days and days. That's all I'm saying.
What I brought up though didn't have anything to do with Malibu. My issue that was concerning the unpopular opinion was the comments that were made towards the end of that clip of the choking and blankety blank. And that's where I felt, I'm like I said, it's funny how there has been past behavior, and that then when I had something to say about it as an individual, it was an unpopular one. and then a few days later, it's now a whole different story.
Well, I agree with you on that because I had said something to her several times, like I didn't agree with what she did, but that stirred up from Malibu and her going back and forth because she had said something about it and she didn't even mention her name, and so when Petty kept saying who, her name ended up coming out. So you know, it just was like, dang, here they go again, and then they went to arguing a couple more days after that. So that's all it was for me, and that's what I was trying to explain to you then. But okay, I just wanted to, come up and say that nah, the comments can be rough. That's why I don't even look down there. Like, don't even look down because you're always going to have a biased opinion or trying to vote you off. They say that about a million times about me every day. All right, thank you.
Sassy, you ready?
Okay. So I want to start off by saying thank you to everybody because me coming in this room yesterday was a mishap, but I enjoy it and I enjoy everybody. However, I do, and I understand and understood when people say, you know, the next time you go in a room, you should, I guess, read more into it. And I owe this whole group an apology because I did go over to that other live and I guess I didn't read the fine lines very well. And my dumb self followed him. So I feel so horrible and I apologize because I wish now I wouldn't have followed him. But I feel like now finding out that people got a phone call about this so-called live taking place, I stand on what I said last night, that this was a bait trap and people fell for it. And I feel for Broken because she was up there. A lot of people were up there and they were constantly being put up there, taken back down, put up there, taken back down. But if you notice that if y'all were speaking against a one certain person, his face was always upset. But then as soon as people got up and apologized to that one person, he sparked a little bit and he started to smile. But what really struck a nerve is when, oh my God, he got reported. And I apologize because when that happened, at that point in time, I was so exhausted from work and I passed out. So anything that happened after that point, I did not get to see. I do not know anything about. I do believe it was a master bait trap for all of y'all. And it's not right. He is a very sick individual. And again, I apologize to this family and to this group because if I'd have read a little bit more in between the lines and seen what was happening, I probably wouldn't have followed him. So I'm sorry.
Miss Sassy, please don't apologize. No, ma'am, you didn't do
Agreed,
anything
agreed.
wrong. You went in as blind as the rest of us, and we've known him and followed him and bonded and supported him and helped contribute to building his platform. If we didn't know, there is no way you could have known. So please don't feel that way.
I don't want to, I don't want no bad friendships or, and even if he does resurface, I plan to unfollow him as quick as I can and even block him. But I
He's
hope he,
reactivated.
oh, well, then he needs to come in here and show his face and get in one of these boxes because I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Oh
you don't
no,
want that.
please, please. I'm so sorry. I don't. Once we
Yeah,
done,
sorry,
once it's
Sassy,
done, it's
sorry.
done. No, I'm good. We good.
Okay,
No.
well, I'm gonna go somewhere
I'm
else,
sorry, Sassy.
and
That's
and
the only. That's
and
my big no.
No, you're welcome to stay. It's just,
No, please stay.
no. I'm gonna go somewhere else and put the Holy Ghost on him then, but I won't put it in
Okay.
here. But he gonna get it one day. He gonna get it.
Hey, well, everything comes back tenfold. There are some times that if we bring them back in, you're going to get a lot of gaslighting and deflecting, like you were able to see last night. And sometimes it's just not worth it to try to tell them what they did wrong or reason with them because it's not going to change their mind, especially if it was calculated because they already knew the risk factors before it happened.
And
So
I
all
see
you're
that.
doing is getting on a merry-go-round of lies and No one here
And
deserves that after
that's
what they
why
were put through.
I'm seeing some of the people in the chat. I understand what y'all saying, and that's why I'm apologizing ahead of time. I worked 14 hours yesterday and I couldn't stay awake no more. Once he got reported, I literally passed out. So anything that was said or done or harm after when he got reported, when he came back, I know nothing about, and I'm not going to speak on that.
So to fill you in, Sassy, it was just from the beginning of when he started till the very end, the straight disrespect for this side. Um, and obviously, I wasn't cool enough to be on whatever fucking heads up he sent out. So
And Miss Broken, look, no
if you would like
disrespect.
a mod who will fight for you blindly like a fucking idiot, sure, hit me up. I seem to fall into that.
But I want you to understand something. You see my picture, right? You see what my picture is?
Yes.
I'm just a straight human being. At the end of the day, honey, I have no way, no point, no shape or form to judge you. You're human. You're human just like me. We make mistakes and we grow from them. You were a mod and you were fooled. I don't hold that against you. I don't blame you. You just rise above it. Because at some point in time, there was curtains pulled over everybody's eyes. Like I told y'all, that was a big bait trap last night. And everybody was in the mix of it except for one person because that's the back he had. He didn't have nobody else's back.
May I go next, if you don't mind? Because the dog walkers will be back in like 10 minutes,
Yes,
if
I'm
that's
dropping down.
okay.
I'm sorry.
No, you're good, but I just wanted to ask if I could go next. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. I'm waiting until the very end because I have several things to touch on and to cover as far as internet safety. So
Hey,
please.
if you're gonna stay up here, I'm gonna drop down. I gotta make a call right quick.
Yes, ma'am, I got you.
Hetty, you got something to say? Or you just told me about?
I just wanted to know, and wifey, I just want to ask the mod something. Y'all see the same request I see, right?
I can't see crap. I have muting powers, and that's all. I've already told you that.
Do I want to be up here for this? Because I'm not. I'm not.
No, you
Is
don't
it
have to be for me.
okay? I mean, for whoever's in the damn box, if they've got licks too, I'm willing to take them.
Oh, and if I freaking mute somebody for the love of peaches, I'm the worst person ever. I gotta
No,
make a
you're not
phone call.
taking any more licks, Broken.
Yeah,
I
Kendra, let
want
me know.
I want to apologize because when I went in that live yesterday, I was under the understanding it was to prevent doxing. When Mallory was in the box, I did go up and apologize for the vicious things that I had said about her because it was on my conscience. So I don't apologize for saying how I felt about the wrong things I said about her because they weren't nice. But after that, I dropped down and I was in the live, but in another live at the same time. So I really wasn't paying attention. But I did mean no disrespect to anybody. But as my heart was heavy, I felt bad for the mean things I had said to her, and that's just not who I am. So I hope everybody can find grace with that to understand that that's who I am, is to apologize when I say mean things, no matter who it is. Number two, I understand, Petty, what you have gone through with it being public on this app. And everybody's saying they don't understand why the other spouse would give you a second chance. And when you love somebody, and I want to make this very clear, when you love somebody, no internet conversation can change the way you love that spouse you're with. And for the people who can't understand why I stayed with Jeff and can't understand why wife stays with him, there is something totally different than an intimacy cheat, than an online discussion. So I want everybody who is not giving grace to understand it is extremely different. And grace is to be given. And I pray to God that
the people who don't understand will someday understand. And I just want to say that I am sorry for everybody whose feelings have been hurt, and to know that nobody is accountable but the person who does it and the person they do it with. That is just something that they have to deal with, not the spouse. So please, please don't bring this up anymore for him. Don't bring it up anymore for me. And I'm not trying to make this about me. I'm just trying to help everybody understand. It is not anybody's business on here what happens at home. This is an app. Keep it on the app. And stop being so freaking, pardon my French, petty about the bullshit. If you get mad at somebody on here, there is a thing called a block button and leave them the fuck alone. There's no vindictiveness needed. And that's how I feel. But again, I do feel sorry for what I said to her, and I don't apologize for apologizing. I just hope everybody can understand that's who my heart is. Thank you, Petty.
You're welcome.
Petty, I don't get a chance to see who's requesting because that's how quickly they're being declined. Jessica, girl, you mad at those dishes or what? Oh, sorry. I was like, yeah, I don't. Oh, okay, we done? I don't know who just allowed them up. Thank you, because this feels normal for me. Yeah, Petty, I'm pretty good as a mod, right? Like I know how to look. That whoever it is even better than that. They are quick on the draw. I don't even see who requests. I mean, if we're going back to the old ways, I think we need to reestablish some stuff going on. I, for one, love the randoms. I'm here for it.
Hi. How are you? You doing okay?
I'm good. It's just I got several. Uh, uh, all right, let me ask a favor. I know y'all, so can I have y'all back just let me get these randoms out the way real quick, and I'll say it's done.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, y'all. I'm gonna have y'all right, but just let me get this out the way.
Yes, sir.
Yes, you know it's bad. You know it's bad. Come on now, y'all know I don't get this. Hold up. Let's see.
Like, I've got to have 30 pills in my body.
Okay. Okay. I don't think. Hold up.
Hello.
Hello.
I would just want to say I've been following you for a while now, Petty.
Okay.
I
Okay.
appreciate everything you do for us comment cousins. I appreciate that I was accepted in to the family or whatever so you tell us we're not family and friends and then you tell us we are, so whatever we all are. But I appreciate every one of you comment cousins and everything, and you guys help me get through my day. And I just wanted to say, no matter what happened last night, I ride with Pastor Petty and all you comment cousins, period. And I wanted to tell you all thank you for being around and being helpful in everything you do. And please don't send gifts, and thank you for the ones that you did send. But that's all I wanted to say was I appreciate every one of you, and I hope everybody has a good day. I'm going to hop back out of the box now.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Next, Don.
No, no, no.
Okay. All right. Mistake. Okay. Mistake. All right. My babies, hold on. Okay. I know you're not a mistake. Okay. Woo. I just wanted to get this out the way.
And we have to leave in the morning.
That this a mistake? My baby's 4321.
So we can get out.
Mistake. Let's get that up out of here real quick.
Load out
Let's
and
get this out of here real quick. All right. All right. All right. Y'all can come back. Y'all can come back. Okay? Y'all can come back. Okay. Y'all can come back. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I am done. I'm done. Okay? Woo! Jesus. It was
I'm going to
Barbara.
revoke
It
your
was just a
right
little
of
too
Bob's
many.
powers.
Lord Jesus. Let me install some. God. Lee.
There's my beautiful Malibu blue.
Hey, Patty, I wanna. Can you all hear me? Because I am on my Bluetooth. It's
Yes.
lunchtime. Okay, so I do want to say Robert did call me yesterday morning. Told me he was having a live about awareness. It was not 4 a.m. It was 9 a.m. My guess is the 4 a.m. call was to Ms. And if you heard a certain someone's live this morning, they were not happy with how you handled the whole F-man thing. That they were, because you only called it out after he played the video. Prior to that, they thought you were okay with him. He did not tell me it was going to be a Mallory, Rissa, Dalton, and Joyce live. He just said he wanted to bring awareness to we will not be going real life on this side moving forward. I did, because he started it out was like, you're not going to be happy with what I'm going to do today. And then when he told me, I was like, wait a minute, why would I not be happy? Like, I called out, going real life on this side. Like, I had an opinion about it, but then I got dragged. So what I want to say is, and I did tell him, Robert, if you're having any other feelings, talk to me before you go live after I get off work, if you'd like, right? Well, he went live at 3 o'clock my time, which is, I'm still at work. I was at work till 4:30. So I just wanted to put that out there that I was one that he called, but it was not 4 a.m. And I think he went live and did what he did because he had a couple people in his ear that actually, one of them, we know who one of them was, obviously, right? Hello, TikTok, Street Start.
Funny you would address me.
I didn't address you in
I
a
have a
negative way.
question.
Okay, go
I have a
ahead.
question.
Sure.
Why do you keep talking about me and the things I do when you and all your friends begged me to stop talking about you?
Ma'am, this is the
Why do you
first
keep
time I
doing that?
brought. This is the first time I have brought you up.
But I haven't brought you up at all.
Actually, you said my name the other day, but that's okay.
Actually, I don't care. What I'm saying is,
So it's
you
you who
address
say
me.
my
Don't come
name,
up
but I
here and
can't
tell
say your
Petty
name.
like you're my fucking mother. You're not my fucking mother. He's not my fucking father.
No
Quit
one's
telling
fucking
on me.
scared of you, bitch. No one over here is
Fuck
scared
off,
of you
Kendra.
anymore. Nobody.
Fuck
Stop
off,
thinking you're gonna run
Kendra.
people the fuck over because you're not.
Kendra.
This is not what. Fuck off bullshit.
Kendra.
Fuck you,
Fuck
bitch.
off, Kendra.
You're not gonna
Fuck
scream at
off,
people that you've
Kendra.
drugged because you're
Fuck
an
off,
angry, miserable
Kendra.
old lady. No.
And you are, and you know what? I'll take that over being a miserable fucking 20-year-old.
I'm not
I
miserable.
will
I'm very
take
happy with my
being a
life.
miserable old lady over being a miserable
I'm
fucking
very happy with my
20-year-old.
life.
Pam,
I'm not an
Pam,
angry
Pam.
Avenger.
Nobody was even speaking on you right now. So why are you up here all hot and
Smashly,
bothered?
I can
Nobody spoke
address
your name or was
Malibu.
even talking to you.
I can't wait to go live.
Of course
Yeah, I
you
know,
can.
because you never want to do it anywhere else, so you can't control the fucking situation.
All
But
you're gonna do
Malibu
is
didn't
bitch
speak
and
on you.
moan. All you're gonna do is cry and bitch and moan because you couldn't come over here and fucking make everybody scared of you and make everybody shut the fuck up because you want them to shut the fuck up. We're not shutting the fuck up anymore. We're done.
Go hang out with your friend that likes to blackmail people. Fuck out
No,
of here.
I'm sorry, you guys. I just wanted, and Petty, if we would have had a call, I would have told you on the call. But I'm not about to let people get dragged for things when they thought they were doing the right thing. And again, he called me, but he didn't tell me. I swear to God, I swear. And if you, the people who know, my kids are my freaking life. I swear on my motherfucking kids, he did not tell me that he was going to do what he did. That's why I was not in those boxes, but once to appreciate, to thank him for talking about going real life, and the other was to tell Dalton to shut the fuck up. And I was actually going to tell Robert, like I said yesterday, you need to end this. This is not what this was so supposed to be. But I saw Petty go live. I hit the X out of the button box and I went right into Petty's live. I was one of the first ones in there. I said, fuck this. I'm going to Petty. So if anybody wants to come at me, then that's fine. I get that. I get that. But again, I didn't do anything wrong but take a call from somebody that I thought had the best interest for this side of the app. I wasn't watching whoever said he was up there for an hour. I do work. I had other people that I was talking to on the phone, work, children, family, friends. Again, TikTok is not my life. People might think I'm here all the time and I'm always everywhere. But I only go where, and I only make statements when I need to make statements. I don't sit and chit chat in the boxes. The only box that I sit in is Smashley's, and that's because I'm her backup Wi-Fi. And if we all know Smashley's shed, we all know she's got to have backup Wi-Fi.
Mhm.
Patty, can I sign up to be your sergeant at arms?
Don't tell him your name. Don't tell him your name. That's why they're up here right now. We're having a funny moment. Petty's hall monitor actually messaged me, y'all. So go ahead, talk. Go ahead. Your turn.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Megan has been waiting for probably 30 minutes.
Dang, they're going to
Right.
drop.
Well, they can
I'm sorry,
drop.
Megan, but
They've
I
been
only
up
have a
in this
certain amount
live
of
for
time
3
because
days.
I take a lunch.
It's just a funny moment, sis. That's all. That's all. It's just a funny moment. We're all curious.
I'll mute.
Is it my turn?
Uh-oh.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
Hey, girl.
I
No,
can't
So
Malibu, I
I
know
recognize your
you're on
played.
a
voice.
lunch. I know that your time is limited to get back to work. It's okay. It's
No,
totally fine, you
I'm
guys.
trying to
Yeah,
figure
no, we
out who
just wanted to
Petty
hear.
Hall
I'm finna drop.
Monitor
Thank
is.
y'all.
And IMO was ahead of me, and I'm not sure who else, so I was just trying to be kind and wait.
Hall Monitor is definitely getting kudo points. I do not know who they are, but are getting all types of like
Did you
cool
at least like the
points.
song I played
Just
yesterday?
want to
I
say
thought it
that.
was a good one.
Definitely well picked. You should probably change your name to Petty's DJ because it was spot on.
All right, give me
It
like
was
5
spot on.
days.
I just came up to say one thing because I literally don't think I could be any more respectful. But and I'm not going to say no names, you know who you are. You want to come at me sideways in this chat. Usually my thing is to go back sideways, but I'm not because this is not my life and I'm going to respect the person's life. Since you really need to know, yes, I passed out when he got reported. Yes, my 75-pound white female lab that's sitting right next to me woke me up because she needed to go potty. So I grabbed a cigarette and I went outside with my dog so she can go potty. And I just so happened to get back on Facebook and boop, guess who was live? So yes, I got in his box to talk to my friends that you so much need to know about my life. If that's not satisfaction, please let me know. Have a good day.
Okay, real quick. Window lickers. We gonna stand by our creator. I know y'all mad because I saw the lives this morning. How can they stand beside him? Because that was two adults knowing what the hell they were doing and what the hell they were risking, not us. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna stand by our creator. And with that being said, y'all, they are mad, and more than ever, we need to quit backbiting with each other. We need to rally. We need to lock arm in arm and love with each other. Okay, we are family. Let's start acting like it. And please, please, y'all, until that baby's born, do not bring this drama to Queen. Please, she broke my heart last night and this morning. Please, she broke.
I don't think anybody's bringing the. I mean, I don't know. I don't really think anybody's bringing the drama to Queen. I think Queen has people that she talks to on the back end, that probably reach out. But I know for myself, I have. I don't. I don't send anything to nobody. Petty can attest to that. Um, but I mean,
Yes, yes.
I think most people have the best interest for Queen on this side of TikTok for sure. Like she's, especially because of the baby, and she's just got a kind heart. So I hope nobody is. Um, but I don't know.
All I'm saying is if someone's sending her the stuff or trying to clue her in, because she like us, she gonna ask. But this morning and last night, hearing that woman hardly being able to catch her breath from crying broke my heart. And that baby, that innocent baby, is feeling it. That's all I'm asking. Try to protect her more.
It's true. Um, no, I just wanted to come up one last time. I'm not going to like continue to beat a dead horse. I didn't know what yesterday was. I was there with good intentions. I had no ill will. I just wanted it all to stop. Clearly, some people understand that. Some people do not want to understand that. It is what it is. All I can do is say, once again, I'm sorry. I led with the best of intentions, and I had no ill will for anyone. I wanted it to stop because I was scared, and because I just thought it was vile and gross and disgusting. And I don't want to do that again. I think
Hey, make it take a moment. Take a deep breath. I really am serious about that new rule. I really don't want to use your emotions as entertainment. Just take a moment. If you have to mute and come back, we can come back to you. But
I
I don't want to use your emotions.
I understand that not everybody's going to understand or appreciate it, and I think I need to do a better job of maybe not doing that. I should never get so emotionally invested in people that I don't know, and not everybody's going to try to have the same level of respect or doing better or living their life the way that other people do. And I just that's it. Like, and again, I only led with a good intention. It's so dumb that I'm crying on social media. But I take things seriously, like, and when I do say something, like, I take the time and I try to be thoughtful, and I just try to make this world a better place. And clearly it didn't land last night, um and I will do better at just trying to stay away from some of the stuff. And that's all I can do. That's my accountability. That is the way that I can handle it. And that's it.
You're a strong individual. I agree with you, and know that you're appreciated here.
Thank
There are
you.
a lot of
Not
people
that
that
Megan. Did
appreciate
you
you,
mean to
and
come
please
up
don't
here,
take back
honey?
anything that you have done.
Not that Megan, you know you're in the box, babe? No, they don't.
I don't think so. She's too into her TV right now. How she can watch TV that loud and watch Pastor Petty, I don't know.
Very true.
I can't have the
Something real
TV on
quick.
the volume. Yeah, sneaky pickles.
Yo, y'all know I don't ever get into a box. I don't ever get in the boxes. But today I just had to. I'm tired of all this shit that's going on. And I want y'all to know that I love y'all and I appreciate y'all very much for liking my videos, showing me support. And just so y'all know, I got everybody's motherfucking back. If anybody fucks with you, you come to me and I will tell them to fuck off. Petty, you know I've done plenty of videos. I got your back, bro. I'm
Yeah.
tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. Yesterday, Dalton with his little fucking pubescent ass fucking voice sound like a goddamn 12-year-old pissed me off yesterday. I wanted to jump into my phone and whoop his little ass. Okay? I know if I could take his little ass on.
Thank you.
All I gotta do is RKO him like a WWE wrestler, and that's it. That's it. But all this blackmailing, all this shit, it's gotta fucking stop. It don't make no goddamn sense. We're all fucking grown-ups. We're not in high school. We're not in middle school. It just gotta stop. It's gotta fucking stop.
Pickle, you're so funny. I love you, girl.
I love you too, girl. Oh, and another thing. Bernadette, I got something to say to Bernadette. I'm sorry, Petty. I know I see your face. I'm sorry. Nana, if you don't shut your mouth and stop box hopping like a hoe, like I see you do, because you're looking for friends, I'm gonna talk about you even more.
Not box hopping like a hoe.
Yes, box hopping like a hoe.
Oh my gosh.
But I just wanted to come up and say that I love you guys. I got y'all's back. Don't let nobody fucking take your spark, your shine, your fucking crown. All right? Don't let them. Petty, you my guy. I fucking love you, bro. I got you. I got everybody.
You between you and the end, y'all really make some good content. Just saying.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you. I love her.
I try my best, I try my best, I try.
Pickle, we gonna collab. We gonna have to do that collab for him.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely. But I'm gonna hop down because it's almost time for me to get my babies. But I'll be in the comments. Just like I said, just always remember that I love you guys. I care for you all very much. And that I have your backs. No matter how fucking bad, no matter how old the fucking news is, I still got your fucking back. Petty, you've been through a lot of shit. I've been here.
Yes, you have. Yes,
I've
you
been
have.
here for it all. The ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights. I'm still here and I'm gonna be here forever.
Sneaky
All right?
Pickles.
Really has.
Huh.
I'm 5'10". Can
Oh,
you carry me
dang.
on your
Good
back?
job.
Oh, Lord, have
I
mercy.
love
Never
her. She's
mind.
great, y'all. Y'all will love her. She's hilarious, and she ain't lying. She gonna ride. Miss Robin.
Hang on, please. I don't
Yes.
mean to interrupt, but
Oh, go
Saul
ahead.
down in the chat, you've got some things to say to me. Could you please come up in the box? Because
Oh my God.
communication is very imperative to me. So please request a box and let's talk.
Been
Okay, real
pissed
quick.
off the PO.
While you're waiting, can I, Petty, listen, yesterday I had a call with Broken and she was literally broken. And when I say she was crying bad, she was crying bad. Broken has a heart of stone, and I think a lot of people don't know that about her. Because sometimes she's quiet, but then when she's not quiet, she's spicy, right? So all I ask is that people don't be too hard on her because she thought she was doing the right thing and being there for Robert. I really don't think in the moment she realized what was going on. And I just want her to, I don't be too hard on her, you guys, like, because she really is a kind person and she doesn't have an evil soul,
No.
an evil spirit in her body.
I I I don't fault anybody that was there.
Okay.
I strictly just don't want to deal with the host. Anybody that was there, I was somewhere in between there and got there somewhere in the middle. No one but the hosts can be judged for what happened to everyone. I'm not judging the mods. I'm not judging none of that. The host is the one that knew the round table of the layout, just like I know the layout for the live. The host knew.
Right, they were all gaslighted, yeah, for sure. Um, I just, okay. I'm gonna drop and eat my lunch because it's lunchtime.
Please eat. You need that nutrients. It's
Well,
tough
listen, y'all, I'm
streets.
down 14 pounds from Weight Watchers. Y'all don't knock Weight Watchers. 14 pounds down. I'm not starving. I eat.
And Broken knows
Okay.
I love her. She's always taking accountability. You just have to let her know. But them comments will eat her up, boy. But I mean, I love her. She always takes accountability for whatever she's done. She's a great person. Miss Robin, you want to go next?
Can I just ask one
Yes.
question,
Yeah.
Miss Robin? I am going to let you go. Once Miss Robin's done, is it okay for me to just speed through the randoms again? If y'all don't mind, people in the box.
You
If
know
y'all
I
don't mind.
don't. You know I don't mind.
Okay, Miss Robin, please go ahead.
First of all, I want to say I stand with you, Patty. I stand with you. You must feel so relieved to have that out there and not feel like that's hanging over your head like a dark shadow. Okay? So we're going to look at that as a blessing. Okay? That's how we're going to look at it. Number 2, in Robert's life, I was totally blindsided. Blindsided. I didn't know what was going on. I was just, and then to have Bowhead and Rissa and then Joyce and I was like, what the hell's going on? Because Mallory took over the whole live and then Dalton jumped in. I was just like, what is this? I was blindsided. But as soon as I saw that Petty's live, I jumped out of there and went right to you. Just one more thing. I'm 60, so y'all just have to bear with me. I love the new senior citizen rule, spicy and old and stuff. I like that rule. We're going into a recession, folks. And I'm more worried about the recession than I am people's personal lives and business being thrown on the app and all that stuff. That's their personal stuff. That's your personal stuff. It has nothing to do with me. That's not my relationship. That's yours. That's hers. It's nothing. But I was wondering, could we do a class or something on how to prepare for a recession and the things that we need? Because I believe that there's going to be a bartering system that's going to start happening. Sorry, there goes my damn bird. Yes, I'm old with birds and animals, okay? I was just wondering, do you think that down the line we can do that before it gets too crazy?
Robin, I don't disagree. We here in this community have tried to prepare everyone for the future. We try our best. We really, I'm telling you, we try. So many. I will continue to try. And the people that have been getting it, I do get the messages of them. The people that understand that I'm not trying to push political agendas on them, but I am just trying to prepare them for just in case. And if you ever hear me talking about camping, I am doing my best to financially and physically set you up. So at least you heard what we said. You're prepared. I can't make everyone listen. It's one of the reasons I don't tip. I can't. I can only do as much as people want to listen to, and I will continue. I promise, Miss Robin, with the
I
education.
I
I will
agree.
continue to try.
I'm sorry. I've watched your finance classes. I'm fascinated, but I've got a 15-year-old 401k and
And,
stock
and
market.
and the stock market affects your 401k and
And
your
cut some
RIAs,
limbs.
and I just had a conversation with a
$3,000. I
financial.
was like, never again.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
know a lot of people took a hit today and
I
yesterday. I'm sorry.
I
It
don't
is.
know if I should pull it, or
Hurricane
let it
No,
season.
I
ride.
don't like any of them.
What do you think, Petty? I don't know if I should
That's
pull
great.
it or let it ride.
Miss Robin, I am so sorry. I have learned from Martha Stewart, not because of her with Snoop Dogg, because of her getting financially ahead. And I cannot give out any financial advice. I can advise things, but I cannot tell you what to do because I could go to prison, federal prison. I can't
Oh,
say,
I didn't know that. My God,
yeah,
I don't want
I
that to
can't,
happen.
yeah,
I
I
was just
cannot.
asking, in your opinion, your
And what is it
opinion,
on a 10-year or 20-year? Which
huh?
one is it on a fix? Is it a yearly interest rate? Is it has it
It's
reached its
fixed.
maturity? Will you
It,
suffer IRS penalties? Will just a lot of things to consider. Will you, if you pull out early, are you going to suffer a 10% to 20% penalty for pulling out early? Is there enough there to pull out and put the 10 or 20% away to pay the
yeah.
IRS the following year? There are a lot of things to consider when thinking about
Okay,
it.
you know what? Then I'll contact a financial advisor then because it's 15 years old. And I've been putting in religiously. So I just don't want to lose my back because you know, that's my retirement. I've been putting in for years.
Can I tell you, whatever you have heard on business finance, whatever you have heard business finance or in your business finance papers recently talking about this recession that two individuals said that they will lead us into, whatever they are saying, if you read the
Mhm.
financial parts of anything, please take the economic people that are talking serious. I
Okay.
Yeah, take them serious. And if they are making recommendations, please believe them.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for answering that. And like I said, I stand with you. I stand with the comment cousins. That should not have been put out there, but hey, guess what? It's out there. No more blackmail, no more dark cloud,
Hey,
and now you can breathe. Now you can breathe. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Remember that. Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Amen. Thank
So I'm proud of you, okay?
Can I say something real quick?
Oh.
And I'll be nice about it. I'll be nice. But Robin, when you come up in a box, can you please either step outside, step away from your birds,
I knew
your
that was
mom's
coming. That
talking.
always happens.
I'm
Honey, I
sorry,
came
but
into my bathroom and closed the door, okay?
I know, but those birds are so damn loud, and honestly, it's so overwhelming and so overstimulating for some of us that are trying to listen that even sometimes we can't even hear what's being said because all we hear is quack in the back.
Well, did I not say that? I said, oh, here goes the birds. I'm old. And then I stepped away. Do you hear them now? No, you don't, ma'am.
Like
Okay.
I had to take my
But thank you
earbuds
very
out
much for
because your
your
birds are
advice. I
so loud.
appreciate it,
Miss
sweetheart.
Robin,
I do
she's not trying
appreciate
to
it.
be she's
I'm
not
not
being
trying to be
she's not
mean.
being
Like I'm
rude.
not saying don't come up in a box. I'm just saying you know, when I'm up in a box, if my dogs are barking, I mute because I know not everybody wants to hear it. I'm trying to be be nice, but I had to take my headphones out because your birds were so loud, and I'm so
Well,
sorry.
I apologize. And like I said, I did step away. I'm in my bathroom with the door closed, okay?
Okay,
So
she
I did step
apologized. I'm
away.
going to drop back down. Thank you. Love y'all.
But thank you. Anyway, Patty, you know what? No worries. No worries, okay? I got you. And I got everybody here because this is a family.
Right.
This is a family. So thank you for letting me up. I appreciate it.
We got more
Sorry,
randoms really quick.
you're very welcome. Why do y'all do? Oh, let me go back on mute.
Do
And
we
the
have
people coming
randoms?
at me and the people coming at me in the comments about I'm
Passion
being
don't.
rude and stuff like that, you can eat my shorts
It's
because
not
a
worth
lot of
it.
us have been saying this for like months now. I'm just trying to be nice about it. So
Passion, we love you.
And
They
we've
would.
all
like I'm always
we've
nice, but damn.
we've
Do we have
all
more
learned
randoms, Petty?
we've all learned with Robin. I prepare, I pull out the earbuds. I know we love her. Uh Patty, I have to ask you real quick. these people who are waiting to come up, for a few minutes in the center box, I saw Scam Busters Inc. Are they still sitting there waiting to come up? I came
Oh,
up.
I was. Well, it might have been an accident while why they requested.
Oh, that's not an accident. You do know them, right?
Um, I know where they party at with somebody who
Oh,
was live this morning while I was getting my oxygen into my lungs.
okay. I just came up for the show when I saw Dennis pop in the center box, so
Yeah.
I guess he's not there now. So
Yeah, I just don't. Just because they, just because people don't think I'm in the room, I don't make. I try not to make a issue until like like you can actually call it out and then I could be done. So
okay.
I will not make a problem with anyone. Um
Well, no, I just knew where that was gonna go. That's the only reason I popped in, and I'm gonna drop. Hi, sweet queen.
I just wanted to say, like, I hope nobody, because the other side was brought up a little bit ago and, making excuses or trying to defend the situation. I would hope nobody tries to defend the situation because it's already been said and it's really nobody's business for me. And then two, Petty's hall monitor came up. They tried to say it was Katie FBI patrol, but they're both in the comments together, you guys. So I really think it's my Katie. That's Kendra's wife. That's who I think it is, y'all. Okay, y'all enjoy.
I don't want to know y'all backups. Personally, just letting it out there. I truly enjoy uh the phenomenal jobs you do creating your backup accounts. Welcome, Queen.
Hi. Um, Hi guys. I just wanted to say I'm okay. I feel better. I went and had lunch with coworkers and got some baby stuff from them, so that was fun. I just wanted to come up and I know she knows that I've talked to you guys, so I know she knows that I'll respect her and give updates properly for her. Um, Unfortunately, according to the news, her brother did pass away last night or this morning due to pew pew. The suspect is also deceased. He, according to the article I just read, he was pew pewed by an apartment security guard when he crashed the car. Her mother is currently fighting for her life in a hospital. She was also pew pewed. So just keep her mother in your guys' prayers, please. She's very scared that mom may deteriorate when she finds the news out about her son. So we need to just keep uplifting her spirits. I told her to stay off of social media because people are capitalizing on her tragedy right now, and we're keeping in touch. There's somebody who is in the area that has reached out to me, who said she could go physically check on her if she needs some help or some guidance or some resources to get through this tough time. But it is very heartbreaking, and I don't know if you've touched on it already, Petty, because I haven't been in here, but I
We
just
didn't even get around to it. But go ahead.
okay.
The floor is yours.
I just wanted to let you guys know that this was like a huge wake up call about how dangerous this app is. In my opinion, wholeheartedly feel like 100% this has to do with the internet. 100% this has to do with people who hate her as a creator and trolled her and got her put into life or death situation this morning. So if everyone can do the best that they can and try to be, I know we always gonna have some mess and disagreements, but just be careful. It is very scary to know that the real life thing has gone, like, it happens every day, but for it to hit home, close to home to me, because she's a friend of mine, that it's very, very scary, and it very much so does happen, and people are losing their lives over trolling people on the internet. So I'm okay. I'm staying strong for her. um, I know she's with police today. Unfortunately, she has not been to the hospital yet. um, she is unfortunately a witness to this, so it's going to take some time, but I am attempting to continue to call her and let her know that I'm a safe space for her, and not to put any updates. I heard she was putting updates up thinking people were trying to, coerce her into giving updates because they cared, but now they're taking her updates and making videos to go viral, and talking and blaming her for everything. So yeah, I just be kind today, even if you disagree with her antics. She is a human and still, to me, a baby. She's only 30 years old. And her brother was probably around that age, I believe, and lost his life over some internet dumb shit, in my opinion. My opinion.
Queen, I did reach out to her. I'm probably about an hour away from her by the way I drive. I like to break the sound barrier. I can send you my number if she needs to reach out for anything. I did reach out to her
Okay.
after the live this morning.
Okay. If you can reach out to me on, like, in a DM, please. I think
Yeah.
she's just really, really hesitant to respond to anybody she doesn't recognize, because a lot of these people are trolls and posing to obtain information from her. So I need
Ooh,
to.
Not
it
a
smells so
problem.
pretty out here.
I was knocked out.
But yeah, I'm by the way I drive, and if I'm on my sport bike, I can be there in 45 minutes. So I'll be there
It
for
says
any
Aunt
human
Karen
being
is
that's
getting. It says
gone through
Aunt
this.
Karen is getting funds together for a hotel, and it wasn't internet related. Please fax only. Respectfully, Supernova, I have been off the app, her friend, and one of her only true safety nets for months and months and months. So I'm not saying I guarantee that is internet issues, but the problem is that girl has been doxxed on a daily, has been harassed, has been stalked, has been death threats on DMs, knowing where she was parked, taking photos of her car. So I do personally believe that some of this has to do with the trolls continuously doxing her and harassing her. So that's my opinion. You can respect it or you can leave.
I will DM you, Queen Honey, so that way you're not always burdened with everything. I'll take this for you if she'll let me.
Yeah, just send me a message so I can give her the safe accounts to respond to, because there's a lot of people right now trying to pose as they care, and they don't. They just want the info so they can go ahead and throw it out there and get noticed or whatever the case may be. But I do talk to her privately, so please don't think I'm just assuming and I don't know who this girl is, because I do.
Oh no! I heard you this morning, so no.
Not you. I'm
So
talking.
let
I'm
me
addressing
DM
that.
you now.
Okay, thank you.
I'm not trying to interrupt or anything, Pastor, but All For One's been waiting to talk with you like for hours now. Remember, you're
Not
supposed to
not
talk to
not the one.
not the
Not the
one. Yeah,
one.
that's it. Not the
Not
one.
the one.
I don't know
Not
why I
the.
said All For One. I
Not
meant
the.
not the one. That's all
Yes.
I want to say. And I'm
Yes.
sorry, Queen. I hope and pray everybody's gonna be okay.
Thank you. And
Okay.
yeah, so I just wanted you guys to keep her in your prayers. That's it. That's all I'm asking. And I will keep in contact with her so she doesn't get scammed or bamboozled or harmed now that she's in a fragile state, if you will. But I'm okay, guys. Thank you for all the love and support and follow-ups and messages and all of that. You guys are amazing, and I know that there's people probably, oh, well, you're putting yourself in this situation. I can't help that I have a big heart and I care about people. I can't ignore people. I'm trying the best that I can, and that's all I can do. But we're okay. I'm full. Baby's dancing around. She's good. We're good.
Good, good. I think I like the
Yeah.
that last part is definitely a sigh of relief.
Yeah. She's
Sorry,
fine.
definitely sorry, and I'm at least glad we get to pray for her mother.
Yes.
Hoping well for her mother. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think yeah, not the one is definitely a good segue into the internet bullying. Yeah, I think it's
Sure. Yeah. All right. I'm hopping down, but I'll be in the comments.
Good evening.
good evening. Good evening.
I just have one question. No commercial breaks, no funnies today. Is hands okay?
Yes, yes, definitely a sigh of relief for both of us. You
Okay.
can probably imagine. Uh,
Absolutely. I
over
can
the last
imagine.
3 years. Yeah.
Well, I can't imagine, but I don't want to imagine. I just wanted to make sure because I know how people are on this app, so I wanted to make sure that she was okay as well.
Yes, both me and Hansa. It's a sigh of relief just to not see that person around here.
Good. Good. That's all. That's all I had today.
Okay, Patty, do you have time for me to just go over a few quick things? Or do you want me to hold it?
Yes,
Okay.
Kate, you please wait for PPO to finish, and then I would like to speak to not the one, and then I'll go to these randoms. I'll go through you. Yeah, definitely. Because I
Okay, well, and
definitely
I can wait if you need to.
Okay, so you okay?
Yeah, I'll wait. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I just mute and drop me if I don't hear you say drop.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Hey, I just came up because I'm getting a few messages on the back end. I guess I haven't been on the app in almost a week. I got real life shit going on, and I guess somebody's saying that I'm an account. I'm not any account. I'm not on here. I don't know shit about shit that's going on. I talked to a few of you off the app. You guys should know that I'm not on here. So whatever's being blamed on me, like I have no part in anything. So like respectfully, it's not me, and I don't care about what's going on in the app, guys. Like I have real life shit going on. Okay, so like please just whatever you guys think is me, it's not. If you're being messy in my name, just please don't. Like I don't want to deal with it. Okay. I hope everyone's doing good. But yeah, it's I got a lot of messages saying that I'm some pass account or something. I have no idea.
It's fine. It's fine.
So it's not me. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.
All right. Hold on, Queen E. I got a couple folks that's just been waiting patiently. Junebug. Okay, that's a mistake. Uh, February. Got to be a mistake. Sarah.
Hello.
Hey.
Um, I don't ever come in boxes, and I'm like so nervous to even be up here to begin with, but I had to come in because something has been weighing on me, involving someone in the comments. So, first of all, Petty, I have a question for you. Do you remember last night when you went live, sort of towards the end, there was another person like myself who has never been in boxes and so on and so forth, and they were confused or they didn't know the whole story about someone else's SA, if you follow me. And when they came back to say, oh my gosh, I had no idea, a person in the comments said to them, you've now ruined everything. Do you remember that?
I think I think it may be a nitpick, but I'm gonna let you continue.
Well, I mean, here's what I'll say about it is that person is banjo on my knee, and I don't know them. I don't have an issue with them, except for the fact that they said that to this person. And I mean, I think whether she was being overly sensitive or whatever, I felt bad that someone like myself came up on live, and can be very intimidating. Okay. And I've been following you for well over a year. So, I mean, like I'm familiar with a lot of you guys, and I sit with you guys and enjoy coming here to the lives. But I did feel bad for that woman when that happened. And the other thing that also happened was when Robert had his live, I was there until things went totally left because um, we were all there for a common interest of, no doxing and everything. So anyways, Banjo on my knee also made a comment during that live, and I'm not like sticking up for the person she made a comment to, but that same person was speaking in a box in Robert's live, and she referred to them as calorie. So to me, that was body shaming, and I'm not tattling or anything like that, but I just feel really bad for anyone that gets body shamed. I went through that my whole life. And I just think that was really wrong to say like that to someone. And also when they were here and made someone like run away, like get out of the box and everything like that. So I just take an issue with that.
Okay. Well, is that everything that you needed? I don't have any rebuttal. Is that everything? Everything?
Yeah, I just don't think you should be body shaming. So, and I didn't say SA shame. I said that she said to that person, you ruined the whole live now. And the person like ran away. And I felt really bad for them too. But then, no, I'm just actually addressing banjo on my knee. I just think, why would you body shame someone? And why would you make someone feel like they had to run away like that? So that's all. I guess I'm just addressing that person at this point. And I'm not meaning to upset anyone in the comments. I never come up here or anything like that. But I just think that was wrong to do. So anyways, I'm not trying to start nothing, but I don't know how to get out of boxes. Thank you for having me up here.
You're very
All right,
welcome.
thanks.
Your opinion is valid. Okay. Hold on, y'all. Peanut. Okay. There's a mistake. All right. Please forgive me, y'all. Blame it.
I wonder if something's going on. Probably looking for somebody.
Okay. Mistake. All right. PPO, finish up.
You've used up like a month's worth of strikes. Okay. First, I wanted to say thank you for everybody that backed me in the comments last night and that backed all of the comment cousins. I missed a lot of the comments. I tend to not look at them if I am on a panel because of the ADHD. I'll lose track and then you'll never get me out of box. Two, when I got up today and went through my DMs, you guys were amazing, and I'm sorry that so many of you felt frustrated for the way that it went. But I appreciate everyone that reached out. Guys, please don't let this get you down. Okay, they want to see division, and it hasn't worked yet. So we're just going to keep on trucking. And at the end of the day, the most important thing is we've weeded out a few people. And then Petty's free and clear. And we were able to get a couple of answers. For once, Mallory couldn't run, which also concerns me about the setup thing, because normally she runs, but there's that. Neither here nor there. I went through my following list early this morning. Thank you. And some of you may notice that you're not following me or vice versa anymore. It had nothing to do with you. Because I went public last week when we posted the voice post. I don't want to say the word, but the post that we made for what was said about Queen, it was being shared out from mine. But I knew if anyone wasn't following me, it would come up as unknown and they wouldn't be able to see it. So I went public, and then a bunch of squirrels came in and reported me during the night. Hey, I won that appeal. In case you're listening through the window panes, don't worry, that strike's gone. So I did have to go back on private, but I went through the followers for the most recent, and any that it wasn't clear if it's a profile and a comment cousin or someone that's just a half decent person, I did remove as a follower. I did not block or anything. So if you're one of those people, please refriend me, send me a message. It's just so that I can protect my page. Thank you guys, you're amazing. Anyone that has a recording from last night, you don't have to speak up here, but if you wouldn't mind, please inbox me and maybe we can coordinate a Dropbox or a posting over on the tube, whatever you guys can do that's accessible, just so that I can have a copy of it to put with all of the records that have come in. The amount of messages that have come in over what we've discussed on the phone, email, messages, texts, etc., has been rather alarming. So I definitely want to put that recording in, especially saying, well, yeah, I looked up one person and then it became 4 people by the time I just went back to polishing my floors. Anything like that seems small can really add up. So any recording from the stuff over at Robert's last night. And then let's see. Oh, okay. The last 2 things. One is really quick. I'm sure you guys have noticed a soar in people getting the banana. I'm 99% sure I've nailed down what's going on, how it's happening, and who's doing it. Okay, it's not AI, and it's nothing you're saying. So I'm 99% sure. It would take the Pope to tell me I'm different. So I'm working on a plan to try to get you guys that this is happening to secured to lessen the risk factors, because it's a game to some people. So I'm going to reach out and see if I can get you guys some type of protection to either prevent it or lessen the amount of days. And then lastly, this is a personal opinion, a personal recommendation. I hope I don't offend anyone. I really try not to, unless I have to. But we all saw how scorned I was last night when I was told I wasn't respected by an op, so there's that. As far as the essay, we all have talked about how we feel, our thoughts on it. My personal recommendation is I would just dismiss that. For everything else it's been lied about, and I'm not saying she's lying about that, but there have been enough penalties and errors and lies that one is so small, and she's just going to keep using it as ammo against us. She's going to keep saying it anyway, but maybe if we just disengage that topic, then maybe she'll fly away with a new topic. I don't know. She'll make something up if we don't give it to her anyway. I just think that that's one that we should check off the list and be done with, because we're not going to convince her any different. I mean, you guys saw how difficult it could get for me in the boxes last night to trip her up and get her to almost admit to lying, and even that was a merry-go-round. So that's just my 2 cents worth.
Okay, I'm gonna be quick. I just want to say, can we let not the one talk? Remind you, and then again, who for Katie, because she's not in here. Whoever, sent that to her, and she's going through what she's going through. You're a horrible individual because it was not messy. It was not any of that. It was meant to be funny. So, my heart goes out to you, Katie. I know what it's like to go through stuff. Not saying it's the same. I'm just saying my thoughts and prayers are with you. And it really wasn't malicious or anything like that. It was meant to be funny. I hate that they even bothered you with that. And y'all gotta stop trying to be messy. Okay, Petty. Please let not the one speak.
I agree. I agree.
What's up, Petty? How are you?
Good.
Sarah, the one that came up here just now, I want to say thank you because that really did hurt my feelings, banjo on your knee. I know everybody has your back in there, but you did hit me up and you did say what you said. And I was having a really bad day too. About the essay. Thank you, Petty Pearls officer, for saying that. That's awesome. If you ever go on my page, you'll see how much I take SA and children very seriously. So I'm just saying, go on my page and see what you see. But thank you, Sarah. And I know everybody has banjo on your knees back. I get it. That's your friend and all that. I love all y'all. But it was kind of messed up. But I'm just saying. That's all I had to say, Petty. Thanks.
Very, very welcome. It's not the one still. I don't get it. I don't get the request. And none of them are not the one. Just so everybody knows. Let's go through it.
Your table's wobbling all over.
Accident. Definitely accident. Okay. Jazz. Remember that football I gave you? Accident. Okay. Oh, they're gonna not the one. I'm a counselor. I gotta counsel you. Not the ones right there. I'm a counsel you. Forget that. I'm sorry. Sorry to everybody else that I didn't go through. Sorry. Nope. I want to keep my word. Sorry. We are here to discuss why not get the bad people off the app with the same energy that they're carrying, and also what bullying, for me, the topic I would like to cover is the bullying, how it could be detrimental to a creator's life or family member's life as well. Sorry, not the one I see your face. I'm sorry.
I agree, but the way I look at it, people that come after me, they bullying. I'm just bullying the bully. That's the way I was always taught. I was always taught somebody said something to you or did something to you, you match that energy. You don't walk away, or they continue doing it. They're gonna continue doing it if you don't say something. That's just the way I was brought up.
But I think the internet's a little different with it because they don't, in real life, people have a mechanism that makes them stop. On the internet, it's like when you keep addressing it, it's like feeding them. For me, the more you hit back, the more they feed off of what you're doing. And then we have the case that happened with Topia, where it leads to maybe she was hitting back and that person decided to come to where she was sleeping at in her car. And then her family is affected. You know what I mean?
I mean, I recommend nobody come meet me.
And bad.
That's my recommendation.
Say that again. My phone had.
I recommend nobody come meet me. That's my honest, like that Andy Beagle liked to put that video on and misconstrue it as if I was talking to a female. I was not speaking to no female. That's a dude. That's a dude. And now they got other people talking about the end of town. So I messaged that dude, and guess what? They don't reply. They don't say nothing. So is they fake or what? Like, why are they gonna try bullying me? And then when I clap back, they radio silence. You could just go look at Andy Beagle's account talking about they's gonna meet me. I don't meet anybody. I don't go real life.
Andy Beagle?
Yeah, Andy Beagle's account talking about I met.
Okay, I just want to.
Yeah, go look at that account. What they got on there.
I want to be clear about who. Andy Beagle is a female.
That's not what it says on the video. They said I had my boyfriend offer to meet you halfway. I don't meet people up. I don't understand. I don't go real life. I will defend my life. They acting like I'm going to drive to them and meet them. They said, I'll get my boyfriend to go meet them. And they got me in a box with a female as if I'm speaking to a female. I'm not meeting y'all up. Like, if you want to meet me, if I'm out somewhere and I'm streaming, living my life in public, and you pull up to me, that's on you, not me. Like, I'm not hiding. I walk around. I'll go to parks. I'll go to forest preserves. I'll go to fairs. I'll go to the zoo. Like, if you pull up to me, that's on you, not me. I'm not hiding because of people saying they're going to do this, that, or woo-woo, or whatever they're going to do. I'm just ain't going to do it. And I don't ever say anything. Oh, and I agree. Some people say I should never say something to a female. Some people say I should never say no matter what. Some people live by that. But my own therapist, that is a female, says, why are they going to speak to you that way and you can't speak them? You can't say something back to them. Like, it's 2025. Are we not all equal? I agree. It's disrespectful for me too. I agree. But even my therapist says, yeah, well, you got a right to say it back. It's my therapist. She's a female.
I agree. I agree with your therapist with some therapeutic release of just getting it back out there. I think sometimes that you are doing a phenomenal job, and I think sometimes we could be riled up in a negative way. I think you do a great job of covering the people that you cover, like the guy with the tattoo that you were covering, the child person who touches children that you covered. I think you do a great job without
Yeah, there's other ones, but
having to meet up.
nobody does it. No, nobody does it. I do that solo, basically, with other people behind the scenes. I got like 3 or 4 of them that they always talking to kids, but they stream all day. I say one bad word, I'm down for a week, and they on for hours, like legit sending videos on other apps to children. Like I don't understand why we're not going after them. Like, you don't want me talking to you and saying up. Why are you coming to me then? Like let's go after these people that are on the internet, like names I got. Even Nick Wright, the beggar. I mean, he's pretty much admitted it. He just blames on someone else. But people give him money for hotels to go travel around the country, risking yours and my family's safety with him in your hotel next to you. Like, it's just wild. It's wild.
Mike, I think you're more appreciated than you know. The people that claim to do awareness, you're one of the few. You're one of the few who are still making people aware about what's going on. And I think you're more appreciated than you know. And I don't want to see you get in trouble, because they're coming to say that they actually want to do something to you could be turned negative to where they're blaming you for something they asked for. And I just don't want to. I don't want to see you in trouble. I truly believe that you going to therapy, you talking to your therapist, and also making people aware is more appreciated than you getting in trouble. I don't want to see you in trouble.
Man, sometimes we need action to take care of these things, though. Nothing gets changed by just my philosophy. I don't know if it's like my mentality or what it is, but sometimes words is not enough. You gotta have action to stop it. Just saying someone's bad and talking about it ain't gonna change nothing. It's not
Okay,
gonna.
but your real life can be, but your real life can be affected by actions um that you take versus just, I mean, those decisions could change your life. I understand fighting back and saying what you need to say, but taking action could change your life. And I really don't want to change your life because they don't offer therapy in places while you're, if you're not free. They don't offer it. That's why the internet stuff has to stay on the internet. And yeah, as much as I know people would like to rile you up, I genuinely truly like what you do. And I don't want to see you somewhere that you don't belong or need to be because of a quick action.
I mean, I don't know what to say on that. I mean, that is what it is. If they do something, it is what it is. Like, I'm not coming to their house. They tell me to come knock on the door. I'm not coming to your door. You here, stop telling me to come to your house. I'm not coming to your house. Like, they think I'm coming to their not house or I'm going to meet them halfway. You come to me. Like, you see me walking around the park. If you got a problem with me, do it. Like, do it. Stop saying weird shit and posting weird videos on the internet about me and be about it then. Don't talk about it, be about it. That's where I come from. And I'm just sick of these weirdos reporting my pages when there's P3DOs that literally stream like all day, hours. Usually they come on at night. Usually they're on at like 3 in the morning for some reason talking to children. And ain't nobody say anything about them really. Like, nobody say anything about it. They get to stream, and it's a few select people that do it privately and report everybody in the box. We do it to everybody. Everybody, even the underage, let their accounts get gone, and the person that's streaming. Like, I would play a video, but it would get you enamored of what he said. Like, I don't care about my accounts. Like, if you want an account to go down, you let me in the box, because I'll play anything. There's a video of Barry saying, like, there's a video of Barry saying what he said. How the hell is that worse than what I said when I'm talking about people coming at me in self-defense?
I think, Mike, it's just my opinion that I really truly believe after what happened transpired to a creator last night that I think we just have to do a better job of not the inviting it to us. I really truly believe that you are doing a phenomenal job. Please, I don't think you should take one very quick action that could change your life forever. I don't think you should take those minute, second actions that are happening in your brain at rapid fire and think, I, I can't tell you how to think, but I want you to know that those actions could change your life.
But it could also start actual change in the world. Like, the shit that's going on in the real world, it's fucked up. Like, I mean, me doing something like that might be the change that helps more people and actually change the world that we're in, like the community. They might see that and be like, well, hey, that helped me. I'm changing in my local. That's the way I look at it. Like, everything is real. Like, we're talking, you're a real person. It's on the internet, but it's real. You got feelings and everything, so, well, it's real life to me.
I you aren't wrong with the thoughts
I
about
got
change.
nannered for a week.
You aren't wrong.
I got nannered for saying artists. I got nannered. You're not even allowed to call out people like Megan, because I don't got the following, but I'm going to speak my mind. I got nannered for a week for calling out people like Megan. You said like Megans of the world. They are actually in the real world. P3 3-year-olds are in the real world. They're not just on the app. They are walking among us. So I want people like that gone. They don't deserve anything. There's racism. Like I'm gonna get mad at her probably. You can't say it. You're not allowed to say that word, I guess. But I don't see no place in this world for that.
But Mike, we don't want you gone. The thing is, like, people do things every day that are supposed to cause massive change. You know, like Luigi. Remember Luigi? Most recently, Luigi and what he did.
Yep.
To see, okay, it was supposed to cause a change, and he is getting the support that he so much desires. But what's not happening is everybody's not taking up the same mantle. Everybody is and what he did is life altering for himself if a jury of his peers um decides that he did the wrong action. So what I'm saying is I could definitely be like, yeah, Mike, do it. But I'm definitely like, no, Mike, I want you here because the internet is a bubble. The world is massive. So what we make on the internet into something grandstanding and big is very small. Not a lot of people know like what we do on the internet. I have plenty of family members who have asked me, what is it you're doing on TikTok? I am so confused when I come to your life. Like you're doing the news, but what's the news about? Is it current events? Is it everything jumps all? These are things I've heard, so it lets me know that it is so minute to someone outside our bubbles that if we take any action, then we are affecting people who are like, well, why would you do that? Like that doesn't make sense. I know that person's doing wrong, but you have so much to live for. You have so many people that do really support you, Mike, and really like you and care about you. And I'm talking about you. And I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people, and it's rare for me to put it out on Front Street. But I'm one of them people. I don't try to tell you what them folks doing to you, but I'm one of the people who like, hey, we can do better. I know what they're doing, but we can do better.
I guess I don't know. I've always got in this for actual change. Stop me from getting in trouble in real world and wanted to make a change. Maybe I could do it with voice on the internet. So I have gotten in trouble in real life a lot of times. That's why I tried changing it and see if I could make change on the internet. But people saying they're gonna come to my house, they're posting pictures of my houses. Like, I don't care who you is. I don't care what you identify. You come to my house, it's not gonna be good. They don't come to my house, it's not gonna be good. So I don't know why people are offended by that.
Mike,
I don't think anybody come to your house. Nobody wants anybody that is a stranger
Mike,
to come
I
to their house.
truly believe.
What's that?
I agree. I truly believe that you have made, even if you can't see it, there are changes happening with people who come and are made aware about a person that you are covering. You are making a change. Just because you don't see them trying to take down that person doesn't mean that that person does not feel the same way as you. It may take them more than one time to hit that button on that individual that you make them aware of, but they have the same feelings that you have once they are aware, and you are making changes. I'm sorry that you can't see it, but it is a silent walk that a lot of people have to walk making change. You are doing it though. Just because you can't see it doesn't mean it's not happening.
Yeah, it's hard. I'm just getting tired of people saying that I'm against women. Nah, I'm not against women. I will, I will fight for. But that doesn't mean I can't speak to them if they speak into me in some kind of a way on the internet. I don't know. I don't understand that double standard. Like, does y'all rock with Casey Anthony? Like, Casey Anthony is on this internet. Like, would they
No,
support her
they
just because she's a female? I don't think so. My
no they
therapist
the
doesn't think so.
people I know the yeah I don't
My
yeah
therapist don't think so.
definitely the people from both yeah no for us as males we are definitely held to a different standard and we like I spoke to you the one time we really have to hold it together because there are, and please, if the women are upset with me when I say this, please, you know, you have a friend or a girlfriend out there somewhere who is conniving, who likes to make a situation for a guy as if they are being mean to them when they poked. And we do have to hold ourselves to a particular standard because the victim mentality is very real. So that doesn't mean there aren't real victims of DV and SA. Some people just know how to use a situation to their advantage. So we do have to hold ourselves to a very high standard. And I'm sorry. We do.
I mean,
We do.
when I was in county, most people weren't in there for pew pewing people.
What?
Most of them, we was in. A lot of them was in there for DV, and they was the ones with swells all over
Why
their
is it
face
free?
because they probably dinging me.
Is it freezing?
Yeah, they dinging me. When
Your
I was in
mic is
county,
freezing.
people had dings all over their face, but they got arrested.
It's free. Mike, can you drop down and come back? Because I know how this works. Mike, I'm going to drop you. Let me see. Is it? Hold up. Yeah. Nah. It was frozen. It was frozen. It was frozen. It was frozen. Yeah. But Mike, the conversation was really good. I can say that I feel like the conversation was good. I feel like the conversation was good. I feel like it was a very good conversation to have. I just want to end off on a listen. The situation that happened with Topia is scared me. Cookie, Leah, I just rather not. If you know how that works on the back end. I'd rather not get into the weeds on what other people are doing. It's it's I don't want to make any more extra. Very welcome. I don't want to make any more pals for myself, so I'd rather not. I know some of y'all have not. It's fine. Okay. What happened to Topia is scary. What happened to her and her family is scary for each and every one of us. For me in particular, it has scared me to the point that I want to say that we don't know who we are angering. We don't know who is in such anger that they will, like Mike said, we don't want anybody to show up to our house. Please do not send me any gifts in this moment. Do not send anything. Don't send anything. You can like the live. That's it. Because I'm not This is not for profit, what I'm saying. What I'm saying is for you. We must be careful with our tongues. We must be slow to speak. There are people who are watching us, be we in the comments or be us live creators or content creators that are watching, and they will make chats and be upset for anything and everything that you have an opinion about. And I just want us to move very careful going forward, because I don't want this situation to happen again. Unapologetic. I signed your petition and I want to go forward beating that drum, because there should be laws. There should be laws. Every one of us. Right now, I know what's going on in Congress. We can't get in touch with our senators because they're doing a lot. But hopefully, if we can get enough people to sign said petition, we can get not just a state change for one state. Maybe we can get a universal federal change. Because yeah, obviously we can start tracking the behavior that happens online, so that way people can still, have the freedom of speech, but nobody needs to take action on anyone's life. That's the scary part. You can have your freedom of speech, but nobody should be making plans or going out of their way to go to someone while they're sleeping. So yes, Mike, I believe you're valid to want to stand up for what is right, but I do not want to see you in trouble, nor do I want to see anybody else in trouble for a temporary anger. Temporary, it's always temporary. Emotions are temporary. Sadness is a feeling we can wallow in. Happiness is hard to do. It is easier to be sad, and some of us, and I learned this from my dear friend Ned, it is easier to stay angry, to stay sad, than to let it go and let it be in grace. Ooh, it's looping? It's looping? Lord Jesus, they don't want no positivity. Look. Oh, God. Yeah, I guess you mentioned it, I said it. It is easier to be upset than it is to actually release it all and go about our day and say, you know what, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. I know how to move on with my life. That person or this person doesn't accept me. I'm going to continue being an awesome individual. That sometimes is the hard choice, and the harder choice to make in life is sometimes the better choice. Sometimes the better choice. To stay in one's feelings is your choice, no matter what you're going through in life. And I am sorry for anyone going through any hardships right now. Extremely sorry. But we can all overcome difficult challenges in our life and be better to each other and as individuals. And each one of us has to reflect on our own life choices and decide to be better people or to continue to be horrible individuals. All that can be found not only in the good book, but you can find each and everything I said inside your spirit, in your soul, and within yourself. We can all do better. I'm gonna leave with no music Damn it. You said no, you're not. Hold on, let me just make sure. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, you good. Woo! Like you good. I know you.
Just so hard to breathe anymore.
Andrew, you there?
Struggling to breathe. And
Oh
I'm tired of it.
no, no.
No, I just ready for it to end.
Is is
Too much.
is but Andrew,
Can you?
do you have your
I
oxygen?
dropped my phone. Can you get it for me? Thank you.
Andrew, was this an accident?
No, I'm just
Okay.
going to sleep now. It's just too much to breathe.
And do you have the oxygen with you?
No, I'll take that. Thank you.
He said no, it wasn't an accident. Andrew, is this a Andrew? Are you there? I don't even know how to. Andrew, drop. Andrew, you're loved. I am. I don't feel right. And I don't I don't feel I don't feel right. I don't. Okay. Okay. Ah, Andrew, 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 are you there? I don't feel right. Like my system, I don't feel right. Like I just can't. Like do
I'm
what you.
gonna try to call. I'm gonna try to call him on IG and make
Okay.
sure he's
Okay.
okay.
Okay. I'm gonna drop him. I'm gonna drop
Okay.
him.
Okay. I'm gonna go call now.
Okay.
Okay, I just want to tell him, Andrew, we're here with you. You stay with us. Queen is trying to call you.
Okay.
And
I'm gonna
I
drop
know
him.
you can hear me, Andrew.
I dropped. I dropped him because they trying to call him. But I know you worked in hospice, so I
Right, no,
know.
Patty, listen to me. Please, just for a minute. Take a breath. You must understand, okay? If this, and I'm just saying if, because we never know, if it is Andrew's time, and if Andrew is ready to go to sleep, as he was saying, we
Yeah.
don't know that for sure, then we all have to be ready to let him go.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we fight this fight, that if he's at peace and he's ready to go, we don't need to fight that battle. We need to support his crossing to whatever. I know Andrew, and I know he's going to heaven.
Yes, he's in hospice care. He's in hospice care, and I agree with
No,
you.
I'm talking about his beliefs.
Yes. I'm saying I agree with you, but for those who didn't know,
Oh,
what
I'm
he,
sorry. I wasn't reading the chat. I apologize. But yes, I jumped in because of, as you know, my work with hospice. It is so hard, and I saw the panic in the room in you. Let's take a deep breath because this is going to happen. This is imminent. This is going to happen with Andrew. We don't know when, but if it's now, we have to support him in that crossing. Now I'm concerned for Queen because everybody does go into a panic. So, Patty, Well, I will reach out to her shortly. Nobody needs to panic, even though it feels panicky. I understand, okay?
Yeah,
Take that breath. Take that
yeah,
breath. And it's so much harder the younger they are.
yeah.
I'm not, okay, don't misunderstand.
I was just gonna ask. I know you were about to get off, but I'm scared and very much concerned. Would you mind maybe just staying on a little bit longer till we hear something?
I'm
Sassy, I
sorry.
don't think we,
Yeah, I'm sorry, Sassy. I can't. It's not right.
Sassy,
He's in
Sassy,
hospice
don't,
care.
don't be, don't be afraid, Sassy. He's on hospice. And if it's his time, the good Lord is going to take him.
Yeah.
And we need to support that in a
But this is
very
before I started doing my job I'm doing now. I was an intern. I was there, and I I called the last breath for my patients. Okay,
But that is
and
a lot. I'm sorry, Sassy. When I hear that you're scared, for 10 years, I've held over 500 people. I've been with them for days, with their families, until the very end. Supporting, loving, teaching the family, say your goodbyes. It is time to let go. Keep it.
I
Oh,
get it. But
Queen, thank you.
it was his voice and what he was saying. But
He was,
I'm gonna
ma'am,
get down.
he was talking to the nurse. I was
Yeah,
listening closely.
he's fine. He answered and he apologizes. He didn't know he was in a box. His phone dropped, and he's okay. So the nurses are helping stabilize him and get him comfortable again. But he said he's sorry. He didn't mean to
So
scare you.
I could hear the nurses talking to him. I was very tuned into what was going on, and they were
He's just
right there with
he's
him.
just very very tired with the breathing, and he's just over it today. So he's okay though, and he said he's sorry. He didn't mean to scare anybody.
No, and like I said, when it is his time, as all of us, uh, don't go into a panic as hard as it is. We need to support him in that passing. He needs support at that time, not panic as hard as it is.
Amen.
Yeah, let's just I don't know if he's still listening, but I think he was just listening to you, and the phone dropped and requested. So but he's
Yeah.
okay. I let him know I was gonna come let you guys know, so he's fine. I told him
Thank
don't
you.
scare us like that no more. Okay.
Okay, we're all dropping and let
Yep.
Petty go.
Yep.
I
Thank
just came
you.
up here to say really quick, like Petty just got done talking about how powerful the tongue is, right? And even though it was an accident, where it's no dig at you, Peppy, but like the tongue is powerful, and I don't want to speak that into existence. A lot of us, I know he's on hospice, but a lot of us don't want to. It was an accident, you know what I mean? And so I just don't want to jump to conclusions that just because Andrew's having a hard day, he has a lot of hard days because he has lung issues. And so
I
it may not be ready for him to be his day. It was just an accident. And I just don't want to feed that out, that today is the day that he's going to pass because of an
I
accident.
did not say that. I absolutely did not say that. I said if, and hospice is imminent. I don't mean to get
Hospice is not
angry.
always end of life care.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I myself was a hospice patient in 2010 for a little over a year. I was not going to be here anymore. I'm well aware of that. But I'm also well aware of my condition compared to Andrew's. You know what? I'm done.
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. I'm just saying we do hold powerness in our tongue, and we just talked about that. And it was an accident, and it did come off petty, like because of an accident. He was in like it was the end of his life, and it's triggering to a lot of people because a lot of us care about him.
Yes. Thank you,
I,
Tutal. I was coming up to say pretty much the exact same thing.
I understand, but I also want to give grace to everybody. I really don't like. I think everybody was in the right, and we have to be lean towards understanding, no matter what. no matter how we feel. Lean towards understanding. Lean towards getting to understand someone's perspective. Please. And this isn't me bringing church to you. It's just me trying to be as common sense as possible. Don't be so quick to anger. Once again, be more quick to understand. Nothing to do with God. Just more so being human. I have the same care in my heart. And I did not know what to do, but I do believe that it's not my right to listen in on. It is not our right. It is not our right to listen in on mistakes. That's why I drop people out the box when, okay, it may be a little too much that I hear. All right, they talking about what? Okay, let's get them up out of here. Okay? It is not our right. As much as we would like to be there, we are not. We are not. So please continue to support the people that need your support, and make sure you're taking care of yourself, taking care of the people that are around you, that love you, that want to hug you, that want to text you, that want to make sure you are okay each and every day. Make sure the same energy that you just carry right then, that you carry into everybody that is around you. So if ever you are no longer here, every memory about you will never be forgotten, because you gave everything to those who gave it back to you. Being a human is hard. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening.